Folks, today on the channel, we're gonna be opening a Rarity Collection 4 giant case of 40 boxes in search for the new holographic Ghost Rares, as well as the new quarter century Starlights, secret Starlights. And we'll be giving away a Jinzo as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers, and we'll be cracking this first edition Pharaoh Servant. So make sure you subscribe and comment. And without further ado, let's get into the new Rarity Collection 4 quarter century. I also feel like it's gonna get a little bright out here. What's up, Mo? It's gonna get a little bright. The stars are coming out. It's Kraken Packs after hours. Have to hit the 3 blind mice glasses. You know what it is. Let's go ahead and start Kraken Packs. So, here's what's cool about this. The Musician King. Yes, Alton Gandalf. What's up? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. So here's what's cool about this box. Not only do you get 40 packs or 40 boxes, there's a quarter century secret rare in every single box, but this is something that TCG really needs to also do. Free posters. Boom. You get 2 per case. 2 per case. That's what we're about. Free stuff. Why not? There it is. This is 2 layers deep of Rarity Collection box, so obviously I'm gonna move that. It'd be really hard to open up here, but I think we're in for a treat. Let me get the old Kraken trash bag ready to go as well. It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a long one, folks. Hang in there with me. So there are 2 different quarter century Ghost Rares that we can pull. One is a Ash Blossom, one is a Nibiru. Some other cards that are in the set, anything in any slot can be a quarter century secret. So you can have Change of Heart, you can have Albaz, you can have Ecclesia, you can have literally anything that's in the set as a quarter century. But yeah, you know what? We're gonna pull Change of Heart on the first one just because I'm a Yugi boomer. Let's start cracking packs right here. The Musician King has entered the chat. Holy moly! Nice glass, let's go, dude. Yeah, this is the Morpheus vibe, right? I need to get some different accessories for different themes of the stream. Right now, stars are out and it's Kraken Packs after hours. Said, epic, I'm selling everything to get a case. Dude, second wave is on the way. Second wave is on the way, so if you need a case of this, let me know. Hit me up on Discord, we'll make it work. My distributors have got second wave. I already placed the order, so I assume there should still be some. Just let me know, act fast. There's a couple different distributors that I work with from Korea, like through a middleman. That's how I get cases of it. All right, and we got Herald of the Light. These are you're looking like 1,000 plus per case. So, okay, so our first pack here, we had a Chaos Space Evacuation Device. So we're gonna get 2 supers, 1 ultra, and 1 secret per pack, except there's 15 packs in the box. 3, this is how loaded this box is. 3 of them are gonna be collector's rares. 3 of them are gonna be ultimate rares. You're gonna have an extra secret guaranteed, and you're gonna have a quarter century 1 per box. Chance at a ghost rare. Yes, dude, we all need it. It's crazy. Well, we could do, watch, check this out. All right, Egyptian God, Slime, Lava Golem, and then there was, what will it be? Winged Dragon of Raw, Sphere Mode, and Ecclesia. Very beautiful. Red pill, chat, or blue pill? Left or right? Red pill, blue pill. Red pill, blue pill. Red pill? Blue pill? Feeling red. Yeah, I'm hearing that. Yeah, we're saying, yeah, most is red pill. Boom. Let's go, dude. Let's see if it worked out. Can't ever go back from this. 1, 2, ooh, Mo! Yes, dude, we did get the Forbidden Droplet Collector's Rare. Look at that border shine, my friends. Wow. Let's go. I'm gonna have to keep a pile for each super rare card that we hit. Because it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna, gotta go with your name. All right, let's see what was in the blue pill. All right. Give the grandma a look. Across the room. Ooh, Extravagance Effect Veiler, and we did hit a Heat Soul ulti. Very awesome. Okay, so red pill, blue pill, you win either way. I like that. Yeah, you don't want to see how deep my rabbit hole goes, brother. Come on. 1, 2, Galaxy's Ash Blossom. We got a number 100 dragon. Beautiful. We take this. We take this. So we've already hit 2, but there is 8 hits guaranteed per box. Absolutely nutty. All right, another Yugioh. We got the Cramping Whale. Always a good card to hit. It's got that, you know, you wake up at night. Oh, I didn't drink enough water. Yeah, that's what's happening. And it's weird because it's a whale and it's immersed in water. Oh, Summoning Limit. Your second collector's rare of the box. Very beautiful. Good card. A little light of destruction action happening there. The ultimate looks nice, but shame they named it ultimate rare. I agree with that, Blue. I agree with that. And another thing that's weird is like, so the holographic rares, right? That is what a ghost rare is called in the OCG. However, they're really loose with it. Like they did the new rarity for the ghost rares in the OCG, and then there's still the old rarities for the ghost rare. They just like, they're like, no, it's holographic rare. I'm like, you called a quarter century different than a normal Starlight, right? Or a prismatic secret rare. Like, why can't we also call the new ultis just like, I don't know, like galaxy rares or something? Just something different, like Cosmo rares or just, you know, whatever they want to call it. I don't like, it's like they errated the ultimate rare. I don't understand why. Red Eyes, Black Flare, Dragon. Some people like the new ultimates more. I personally, I think it's just attachment, you know, like I like the old ones more. But they're both really cool. I have no problem with either of them. Just wish they would have called them different names. We got an Elder Entity. Right there. All about Elder Entity. We got a Danger Jackalope, as well as, ooh, we got the Angry Cat. That's my cat in the morning right there. So, yeah. There, we got an Artemis, a very nice hit, our ulti. Yes. Yes, so the OCG and TCG are different. You know, Japan, Konami of Japan manages Japanese stuff. Konami of North America, Europe, does everything over here. And I guess there's a Konami, like sub-branch of Europe. However, the weird thing with Korean cards is that they have a middleman called Daewon Media. So Daewon Media pretty much does everything other than like the main calling the shots of Konami. And Daewon Media is the one that does all that other stuff. That's the only difference with the Korean one. Forbidden Droplet. So sometimes you'll have inconsistencies, I guess planned or unplanned, I don't know. Like, for example, the Japanese Starlight Exodia set from World Premiere Pack is the exact same as Battle Legends Chaos, or Crystal Revenge, same artwork, it's the LOB artwork. However, the Korean Starlights, as we saw earlier, they're only, boom, in the Phantom God, quote, Lost Art version. Here is our first extra secret rare of the box. I'm actually not sure what this card is. It must be all right if it's in this collection. I know most of the names in here, and I know most of the cards, but I don't know this one. Someone can tie me in there, that'd be great. Yes, on to the next pack. Spellbook of Judgment? Is that a spellbook? Okay, all right, I'll roll with that. Spellbook of Judgment. Thank you, Gandalf. Ooh, compulsory in a collector's rare. I do love that. I do love that. And we got the Pot of Desires. I was just thinking about the Dark Illusion today. I was going through a collection and I found a pocket in the collection of Dark Illusion stuff that I opened forever ago that I just put straight in the sleeves. There's actually a bunch of minty first edition Magician Circles, which are the original prints. So I was like, hey, I might read these, why not? Next ulti, as well as ending on the Time Thief Redoer. Gotta redo it. I love that emoji, dude. Let's go. Ready? Ooh, the quarter century Starlight's hanging out in the back. And if you might have noticed that these boxes are sealed. If Daewon Media takes the time to seal a box, you know there's good stuff in it. Otherwise, most Korean boxes are not sealed. Ready? 1, Triple Tactics, and ooh, Vision Hero, Ferris Bueller. Bueller. There we go. That's our first quarter century Starlight. Very nice hit, but in terms of, you know, if we're ranking all the cards in the set, kind of mid. Not to say it's a bad card. This set is like, getting a bad box of this set is like getting the best box of other sets, you know? So it's all relative, folks. It's all relative. Let's go ahead and get into the next box. I'm gonna go ahead and crack a bunch of these and stack them. So let's see. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. Spellbook of the Magician King. Extra secrets. Starlights. Let's just grab a giant row. I'm gonna take the whole top half of this case and we're just gonna rip it in half and light it on fire, and that'll be the end of the video. Sadly, that would probably do more views than me actually opening the packs. Good thing I don't care about that. They need to reprint the dragon rulers. Yes, yes. Didn't one of them just come off the forbidden list? If I'm not mistaken. Back in the day. Was that late 5Ds? Unban them all. Unleash them. And even the little baby ones. The whole archetype. Let my dragons free. Gandalf, you gotta free them. Blaster. Yeah, that's right. We need the whole thing though. We need the whole thing. The whole archetype. It's such a sick archetype too. But it was, I mean, it was really OP. Was it tier 0? It's been a while. My old Kraken Yugi Boomer mind is tired. Seen so much cardboard in my life now. Some of the older metas used to just kind of blend together. All right, let's get these packs out of here. One box. Rigged Cali, man. What's up, dude? We've got freaking Rarity Collection. You're gonna give me the luck tonight to hit a Ash Blossom Ghost Rare, dude. You're giving me the luck. We doing this. We got the raccoons in the chat. We are ready to go. Hey, it's your first time chatting over on Twitch, dude. Welcome to the dark side. You little badger. There's 2 boxes. You know, I'm gonna flip them. Flip it so I know when I'm on a new box or not. Let's do it. Flip that. Boom. Open some more boxes. Yeah, plus 420 RNG. Dude, somebody pointed out in chat the other day, Konami missed the most easiest marketing of all time. You know, so everyone knows how there's the pot collection. You can get, so there's a collection that has a bunch of all the pots that have pretty much been in Yu-Gi-Oh! Not jars. They did my boy Jar Agreed dirty. You can get them as little figurines and it comes with a set of cards, promos. Should have released them on 420. It would have marketed itself. Come on. Konami. Thought you like money, Konami. Was it easy? That was the low-hanging fruit. They could have done it. The 420 pot special. On to the next 3. So this is, let me grab this. This is gonna be the whole top half of the case. Again, this case has 2 layers to it. So yeah, gonna be crazy. How much does the boxes cost on average? The Japanese ones are over $100 and the Korean ones are like 40-ish to 50-ish after shipping and fees, depending on where you get them and if they're currently in set, because Wave 1 got obliterated. Exodia showed up from World Premiere Pack 3 and just nuked it. So yeah, like 40 to 50-ish is the average price you'll see for these. But you're getting, again, you're getting like a quarter-century Starlight in every box. And this set is stacked. And you also have this collector's rares and all that other stuff too, which is just, yeah, it's a little crazy. Zoom this in real quick too. There we go. Hey, look, it's me, but closer. Yeah, Blue. Oh my God. Yeah, Konami was just like, it was really easy to have a good 25th anniversary, wasn't it? It was just like, hey, let's look at what Magic did and do like the exact opposite of that, and then we'll be good. Everyone was like, genius, genius. That's exactly what needed to happen. The 420 RNG Thoinks, we got this, dude. We got this. Yo, it was RNG week over on Large Thoinks Twitch, yeah? Did you get the beta code for the new Counter-Strike? Is that what I was watching? The One Ring. That I actually think is cool. I mean, obviously you do. Your ultimate Gandalf. But I think if they were to make a one-of card It makes sense. It's the One Ring. Now, those 30th boxes though, that did not make sense. That did not make sense at all. That was ridiculous. Gonna post the pulls of the cards in their Discord. Yes. And folks, we are, if you do exclamation point Discord, you will get the Kraken Packs Discord. Come hang out. Oh, okay, all right. So that wasn't the new Counter-Strike, or was it? I want to play that new Diablo. Did you play the Diablo 4 beta, Doinks? There it is, Nightbot. Thank you, Callie. There's the last box on top of the case. This is the first 20 boxes. 15 packs per box. Should work on YouTube as well. If you hit that exclamation point Discord or exclamation point social. All right, there's another stack. And that way we can kind of, it's like a progress bar. We can kind of see where we're at up there. You can see all these packs chilling. It wasn't the new CSGO. Oh, okay, I got you. All right. The box full of ghosts from the past still. I opened, oh, like the 900 count. Yeah, I still have a couple hundred left. We did 100 if you on the VOD, if you go to the YouTube on the live streams, we opened, I think this was Thursday maybe. We did 100 ghosts from the past 1 versus 100 ghosts from the past 2. And it actually ended up being like almost 200 ghosts from the past 1. You have to go watch it for yourself if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk. Who was there? I know some of you were there. Crunch G, I saw you pop up. I just saw you pop up. I checked in chat. Crunch is there. He saw the ghostening happen. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Crunch, how many ghosts we get? Do you remember? Oh no, it was bad news bears. It was bad news bears. 1 is 100% a better set. Yeah, we were talking about that to death. Yeah, over 200 packs for 1 Firewall Dragon. It was at the point where I couldn't even really be that excited at the Firewall Dragon because literally opened 2 cases to get just that. So the Ghost from the Past too, that was an entire case. So like if you bought an entire case, you would have got a dud, which happened to us once on what? Yep, Cali, there you go. Yeah, so there you go. Mine was also a dud. So 2 of those, this is something for people to understand. Ghosts from the Past 2 can be duds. You can get a case. It happened to Barky on whatnot. It happened to TCG Breakers. So it's just something to be aware of when you're buying those. You can get a dud case. It fucking sucks. Yep. So nothing. And then I opened more than a case worth of Ghosts from the Past 1, pulled a Firewall. We were about halfway through that giant box at that point. In the Ghost from the Past 1 900 count box, I did pull 1 of each Ghost Rare. The Dark Magician was like a bird. 2 birds had sex on it. It was like pecked to death and just, it was so fucked up. So I'm hoping in the remaining packs that we can pull 1 more Dark Magician and not have it look like freaking Peter from Family Guy and the chicken had a bra on it. Like, we'll see. Let me catch up. Does the Ghost Rare have the errata Firewall? I'm not sure what the errata for Firewall is. I'm sure Crunch knows. Remember Taylor spent 500 just to get a Timaris? Yes, I remember that very well. Callie's like, that was a good time. Oh, poor Taylor, man. No, I don't think so. That sucked. And then what else? Let me catch up on chat before we get into this next box. All right, cool. Yeah, they did it with the Ghost Rarities too. Yeah, they overdid it with the number of Ghost Rares. I think they just overdid it with the print run, which makes sense. But yeah, they just kind of overdid it, and it's paying the price because of that. The Ghost Rare was the first release of the errata. Ah, okay. So what did it change, Crunch? Because I know Firewall was like broken on release, right? And then so they banned it. Am I remembering this correctly? Did they unban it and they were like, but we're gonna errata it? Is that what happened? Which, by the way, that's like making Ultimate Rares a new rarity without changing the name. I just still personally feel like they shouldn't errata a card, something like Sangan. Just make like Sangan the sexy beast. Like, it's still the same as Sangan, or like Sangan #2. I just personally, I'm not a big fan of erratas. Even if the card is broken, it's just like you could just make a variation, or it's like the alternate art of it, and like only the alternate art is the one that you can play, and that one's errated or something. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. I understand why it's needed, but I think there's other ways around it. Both effects, he said, like once per turn thing, I believe. Both effects became hard once per turn, and the effect to summon from the hand limited you to summon only Cypress. Got it. I still want the Ghost Rare Timaris. I'd be happy with any of them. Again, I was happy with the Firewall. It was just, we opened like 3. Yeah, we were well beyond the amount of packs you should have to open to get a Ghost Rare. Sandwich. Yes, there you go. That's what I'm saying. See? Gandalf, come here. Come here, buddy. Very good. Very good. You ready to open RCO4? Let's get this Ghost Rare right now. Maybe we have a redemption story arc right here tonight. Although I have heard there's a chance that you can get a case of this that doesn't have a Ghost Rare in it. 40 boxes. Let's find out tonight. We've got redemption. We got completely slapped on those ghosts from the past 2 packs. So let's go for Rarity Collection. We've got the Effect Veiler, and we are starting with a CR right off the bat into a Reinforcements of the Army. Again, there's going to be 3 of these per box. I'll call it out as we get into each individual box. This is the entire top row of the case. We opened 1, so this is 19 boxes worth right here. All right, we got Called by the Grave. Called by the Grave is here. They should unerrata cards that never needed it, like Yugioh Guardian. Okay, I remember that was errated. What was the fix on that, Crunch G? Hit us with the knowledge. For the collection. Yeah, I have 1 of each ghost from the past 2. Ghost Rare. But again, I went super like risky hard on those cases when they came out because we had Collecticon and I needed a lot of them. So we did different openings. We did openings on the channel. Here's our quarter century Starlight. I'm gonna put it down. We're gonna get to it at the end of the box. I've gotta cuck everybody, including myself. I wanna see what it is. But patience, Seymour, patience. I don't know what that's from, but my dad would always say that to me. So it's probably some boomer shit. Eldridge, the Golden Lord, which there are 2 cards in this set. One is the Unicorn, one is the Eldridge that has an alternate artwork, so hopefully we can hit it. I believe it's only in Collector's Rare as an alternate artwork. I just ordered another case. Hey, Candy, what's up, folks? You might know Candy's Card Shop from Whatnot. If not, go hang out with him. If I'm not on, Candy's on. If Candy's not on, I'm on. We're always cracking OCG stuff. Candy just got another case. Also wish I never added some cards. I missed the OG, yeah, Dark Magician of Chaos. Absolutely, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Just make like darker Magician of Chaos. No longer generic. So is it like it's specific more to its archetype? Amazing Defenders is going crazy right now. Okay, is there some price spikes that are happening that I'm not seeing? Because dude, Amazing Defenders was like the set that came out a couple months ago and people weren't high on it, right? Let's go, folks. Candy Waxshot. Oh, Callie living, you dirty dog. He's calling you out. Don't let him call you out, Candy. It went from needing any tuner to requiring an earth tuner. Okay, so that makes sense. So they just kind of locked it down more. There's our Forbidden Droplet. There it is. He only gives hair in his order. Hey, that's the Candy Barbershop, right? You got the Egyptian God Slime. Visioneer Ferris Bueller. We got the Fairy Tale Luna. Fairy Tale Shrek. We've got an Ancient Fairy Dragon. All these fairies. Secret Rare. Yo, Candy. Mason's sub was incredible. Check this out. You ready? We'll review real quick because Mason's taking the family out for dinner to celebrate, I'm sure. PSA 10. Chase Rare of 15AX. Okay, not bad, not bad. 1 PSA 10. 2 PSA 10. 3 PSA 10. But that ain't nothing. Lost Art. Phantom God artwork. Starlight Exodia. Let's go, dude. Full set of PSA 10 Exodia Lost Art Starlights, dude. Absolutely nutty. Absolutely nutty. What a guy. It happened once. Oh, there was a hair. Well, that's a real thing. Callie always just throws random shit in there. He's like, This guy once beat me up in a back alley. And I'm just like, wait, that didn't happen, Callie. Oh, he actually got you on that one. Rigged. No, the hair, Callie, dude, the hair is for fucking good luck, man. Come on. It's good luck hair. It's like a rabbit's foot, you know? Boom. We got my cat. We got the Wimbledon card. Collector's rare. He's hangry. He wants his food. Yeah. Wait until I put the whole video up from that submission. That guy, I don't think he was generous. I think he was just trying to clock out and go the fuck home. Nibiru. Yeah, where is the Ghost Rare pot of greed? Why didn't they put that in the set? Or you should have made it so like the pot collection had like one chance, there's like a chance of it being a Ghost Rare. I don't know, people probably freak out if that happened because the price point was so expensive. But I don't understand why it was $180 for those little figures. It's kind of a ripoff, but it is cool. Oh, our extra secret is a Ghost Blossom. Blossom. And that's the end of the first box. So let's see what the Starlight is. It's blue. Ooh, okay, we got an arty in here. We got the Starlight, 25th quarter century. Nice pull, nice pull. Moving into the next box. Yeah, just a little. Just a little. It was, it's okay if we see it. It's still speculative if we're like, oh, it's blue, but which one's it gonna be? All right, so we're starting off with the Galaxy Eyes for the first extra secret of the next box. That's super cool. Oh, what? The hair was on the candy? Oh no, he was just checking it for poison, dude. Don't worry, he was just checking it for poison. Can't send you candy without it, you know, being thoroughly reviewed. We got another compulsory. Extra secret's been around for a long time, actually. But yeah, I know, they're just like, this one's the super secret. This one's the extra secret. They didn't even put it on this card. I love how, Mason, on your card, they didn't even label it what the rarity was because there wasn't enough room because the set name is so fucking long. All right, another Winged Dragon of Raw. William, what's up, dude? Welcome back to the Kraken crew, folks. We are on the race to 1,000 subscribers. I'm cracking a whole entire case of 40 Rarity Collection 4 boxes. At 1,000 subscribers, we're opening first edition Pharaoh's Servant. It's right there. There's our next collector's rare. William, how is your day treating you, dude? Doing any cardboard stuff today? Moving some binders around, slinging some cardboard crack. Reasoning. It's Burn. Oh, I got you, dude. I got you. William's a good name, man. That was my pop's name. It's a good name. I like Williams. All right, we've got Baron de Fleur. Boom, right there. Collector's rare. Actually, I just realized how good of a pull that is. That is an absolutely awesome pull. Let's go, dude. CR. Baron de Fleur. You get put over on the special pile. Did you still haven't hit the Ash Blossom, right? Still haven't hit the Ash Blossom? yeah, that's a good name. Pharaoh's Servant first edition is like $3 to $4 grand. So yeah, we're gonna celebrate really hard, and hopefully I don't wake up the morning after like from the movie The Hangover. Max G and Eldritch, the Golden Lord. All right, William, this is first. So Burn has been going freaking. He's like the mafia boss over there on Whatnot. He's been taking everything in him, all the Rarity Collection 4, and got the Nibiru Ghost Rare. Just needs the Ash Blossom. So if we pull an Ash Blossom Ghost Rare, it's got Burn's name on it. Reinforcements of the army. See, that's your card too there, dude. Gotta get you. All right, so we put this card right here because it's good luck for Burn. Going for it. 1, 2, Summoning Limit. Ooh, and Magician's Savior. Secret rare has been pulled. Let's go, folks. We hit 100 messages in the Twitch stream, and Restream is giving me a little reward. We are popping off today. Yes, James, thank you for the subscription over on YouTube. My alert box is finally fixed. You get the Joey. Gotta give your best Joey his Steve Aoki face, I believe. The big chin, the Omega chin. Egyptian God Slime, nice hit. Gonna give us the power to pull an incredible Starlight right here. And with this box, ooh, we did get a cool collector's rare, as well as the Blue Eyes Abyss. So these boxes are loaded. James, have you opened this box yet? Just curious. Pretty incredible box. If I do say so myself. And there's our quarter century Starlight. Again, 1 per box. Every box has a quarter century, has an extra secret rare. 3 collector's rares, 3 ultimate. I feel like if we got this in the TCG, it would be absolutely broken. Although the new Megatins are looking pretty close to Rarity Collection. However, not every card in the pack is going to be blinged out. And sometimes they kind of, I mean, honestly, they give us a lot of filler and stuff in those Megatin reprints. It is what it is. Put the collector's rare up there. So much shiny core. Oh, you're right. I need to take better precautions, Blue Dragon. There we go. We're safe now. We're safe from the Starlights. You know, I want to make sure that I'm able to actually see them. It's like reading an Elder Scroll. Like, you can't really go back from it. Might drive you insane. Okay, we got the Cramping Whale in the ulti. Ooh, we did get extra secret. Very nice. Into the last pack. Got to get some cases of Megatins. Crunch, it's just like, they just don't stop. I keep getting cases of whatever crazy new sets coming out this year. Or Pot of Desires collection or what, or Pot collection. It's just like, it just doesn't end. Just crazy stuff, one after another. Ooh, we're at 944. I see that 944. I see that 944. It didn't pop up yet. Did not pop up yet, but dude, we are almost 50 subscribers away from breaking this first edition Pharaoh's Servant booster box and giving away a Jinzo to celebrate. So we will see. Nibiru extra secret. Let's go, dude. Beautiful extra secret to hit. Better. Yeah, much better. Thanks for watching me on that, Blue. You got keeping my vision in check. 2. Forbidden Drop. Oh, and then a Max C at the end. Extra secret rare. Very awesome. Always wanted to first say Prismatic Secret, because it looks prismatic, but it's not technically the name. And then it's a parallel secret rare, but then in Korean and Japanese, it's just a normal secret rare. So again, it's the same thing. Why do they do that? Just give it different names. We're on to the 4th box of the case now. This is box 4. So somebody actually already bought it. So somebody bought it and to break it on the channel. So that is Los Patrones. It's gonna be a crazy box break. I hope the best for them. Reinforcement of the army. They're also known as Blue Swift on Whatnot. So Whatnot. Also Woot Newt in Canada, right? Woot Newt. Oh, we got a Fallen. Oh, let's see. On our 4th box here. 945. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna get any alerts for the rest of the people. You were special, James. You got the alert. I see the number went up. I just haven't gotten the alerts on it. I thought I had it fixed. All right, Blue Eyes White Dragon Abyss. Love to see that as an extra secret. Only the first person got their notification popping up. Gonna double it and give it to the next one. Yeah, there you go, dude. And then Callie doubled it and gave it to the next one. Baron D. Flair. Ultra. Always a good hit. And folks, as always, I always get this question a couple times per stream. If you want to know what the prices of Korean or cards are, especially this OCG new set, go ahead and check eBay sold listings, TCG Player sold listings, listings with photos, that's how you list them. Mercari, KTCG, check all that stuff out, see what's sold, and you can usually get a good feel for what the actual pricing of this stuff is. Usually I feel like a good rule of thumb is like 50-60% of a Japanese one. If it's something like Baron, where like say like a Japanese Ultra is like $10, the Korean one will usually be like $8 just because it's a super relevant card. Something like Effect Veiler, maybe that 50% mark would make sense. On to the next pack. Which I believe I have a couple promo codes coming up with different organizations. KCCG now has a promo code Kraken6 for 6% off your next purchase if you do go through KCCG. Go check that out, Kraken6. All right, we do have, boom, right there, Reasoning Collector's Rares. Got a couple other ones in the works too. Sassioto, we're gonna have one on eBay. And there's a few other Korean ones I'm gonna have too. So I'm trying to get some other stuff together. Danger Jackalope. Oh, folks didn't even let me know. We're on the next box. So let's see what the quarter century rarity was. Baron, that's a good sign. Ooh, the Mud Dragon, quarter century Starlight. Cool hit. Cool hit. We take this. Alrighty. 1, 2. Ooh, okay, this is Eldred's the Golden Lord, the alternate artwork. Let's go, dude. CR, I believe only the CRs have the chance at the alternate artwork. And again, there's only 2 cards. It would have been cool if they did more alternate artworks, like Prismatic Art Collection. That's still one of my favorites. All right, we got a Ultimate Providence and a Galaxy Eyes at the end, and this is gonna cap off the end of the 4th box. Let's go, folks. We got a Chandler opening, or a Charmer, Ultimate Rare, Chandler. Ulti's got the alt arts. Okay, cool. Thank you, Crunch. So they both the Ulti and the Collector's Rare. As we hit an extra secret at the last pack after the Winged Dragon Brawl Sphere mode. Move these over. Into the pile. Into the pile. Ready? 1, 2. Egyptian God Slime. All right, we got the Unicorn, Ulti, and a Lava Golem. Very nice. Last pack of the box. I guess this is a quarter century. It is. It is a trap card. Hopefully it's an infinite. Oh, compulsory. That's actually a pretty dope one to hit for a Starlight quarter century secret rare. Not bad. We're on to the next row here. So that was the end of box 4. We're on to box 5. Also wish they had the Wicked Gods in these packs. That would be really cool. The Wicked Gods are super awesome. The jump promos were the first print of those, yeah? 1, 2, 3. Dark Ruler no more. What else? What else, folks? 1, 2, 3. Time Thief Redoer. We got Elder Entity. Can't not start a dance party every time I heard that shit. Let's see. The Cramping Whale. Ulti. We can do better. We can do better than the Cramping Whale. 1. Ooh, okay. There's our quarter century Starlight. We're putting it down to the end of the box. You know, it'd be fun. What if I did a whole row? Should I open an entire row and take the Starlight and just put it at the bottom? We can just do like one after another. I want to do that. I want to just do like a couple right in a row. See which one's the best. Ready? Ooh, Pot of Desires. There's our Collector's Rare, Metal Flare. I know, King's Court would have been the perfect time to do that. Yeah, that would have been perfect. I think King's Court is a very promising set. You know, anytime you got the first of something, it's gonna be important. So our first Pharaoh's Rares over there. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, we only have 2 sets of Pharaoh's Rares, right? Yeah, we only have 2 sets of Pharaoh's Rares. I wonder what next year will be. Oh, what? Maybe Magnificent Mavens 2. Ooh, okay, another Charmer. Collector's Rare looks really, really nice. That's awesome. Let's go, folks. 1, 2, 3. Nibiru and another Eldritch. And what will our quarter century Starlight be? I don't know, we'll find out. 1, 2. Maxi, Max G, Magician Salvation. All those Maxis, I'm just holding on to them for dear life. Like, I believe there's good around the corner. Wicked God support as well as them in Ghost Rares. That would actually be really crazy. I haven't thought about those as a Ghost Rare, but that'd be really nice. We got a Fallen Collector's Rare. Nice hit. Do a little speed round on that quarter centuries of this row. So it'll be 3 boxes in a row. All right, we got another compulsory. That was a ulti. The ultis for that looks really nice. I think the best looking ulti in this set is the Vec Veiler. TBH. The Vec Veiler looks really nice. There's our extra secret. Ooh, we got another Vision Hero Fierce over here. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, the corner's a little ding there. A little ding on the corner. On to the next one. This is the next one. Oh, Collector's Rare Egyptian God Slime. Oh, Moby1 has gifted a tier 1 sub to the boy Sid. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Thank you for the gifted sub, Mo. You are the homie, my guy. Supporting all the way. Actually, Mo is in Japan right now. He just wanted to take #1 in the lead over here on the chat. And folks, on YouTube, we are only 55 subs away from 1,000. At 1,000 subscribers, we are opening first edition Pharaoh Servant, which is got me shaking in my boots. So that's nice. I like looking at my own name. Don't we all? Oh, Yugi Boomer, what's up, dude? The Korean cards look so good in this set, dude. We have that like Euro print quality on the Korean ones. So the quality is just ridiculous. It's like the Game Boy promos from back in the day. Like look how clean the cards are. There's no waxing, print lines, anything, man. They're just beautifully clean. They're thick. The ink is nice and rich. And it's funny because I don't understand why they can print them at half the price of the English ones. But the English ones, the print quality sucks. So it's just weird to me. All right, there's our next quarter century. I'm putting that over here. I really want a quarter century Egyptian God Slime. I think that was awesome. Hey, I did. This is, dude, we got 7 cases. 7 cases. So thank you. Thank you. We got 7 cases. We only have 2 left, and I have 2 more in the mail. So I got to pick them up. So actually 9 cases total. Ash Blossom. Ooh, Lightning Storm. Let's go. Good question. Virtual Geek. So I sift through things. Anything that's like meta relevant, I will check around Macari, eBay, TCG Player, things like that. A lot of stuff I just sell on Whatnot. People will need play sets of like a Pot of Prosperity. So we'll do a lot of deals over there. But I think it's important with any kind of OCG stuff to just be aware of the markets that are available and make sure that you're listing in multiple places. That's the advice that I have, because some people, you know, if you don't know Korean stuff, you think it doesn't sell or what. It does sell. And then at the end of the day, you will always have some bulk, especially, a set like this will mostly move, but something like, you know, LOB Commons or whatever. Usually what I'll do is I'll go on eBay and make a listing that's like one listing, but it has the drop down, and I'll have all the commons on there. A lot of times people are trying to complete their sets. So that's what I'll do. And at the end of the year, whatever I'm stuck with, I usually just donate to the Children's Hospital. And there we go. We start the cycle again. Herald of the Light. Called by the Grave. Should make a quarter century mega pack. That'd be awesome. Viral Geek. I'm so sorry. Wow. That's awesome. Oh, dude, leave it to me. If someone's going to butcher your name, it's definitely going to be me. I can't even read half of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards' names correctly. So Viral Geek. Greek. Viral Greek. Got it. Got it. I am the viral Italian. So what's up, Viral Greek? Have a good lunch. It's 1 p.m. in Korea. Dude. Oh, yeah, that's right. Korea's almost like exactly 12 hours later. So it is 1 in the morning. It's nighttime out. That's why, well, you know, the stars are out tonight with our Starlight Rares. So we gotta be protected when we get to these Starlight pools. You have a good lunch too, my friend. Ooh, and this is what I was talking about. This is the best ulti in the set, in my opinion. Look at the wings. Beautiful. Beautiful. Still working on the LOB first edition collection now that you mentioned it. You're working on one, or is it the one that I'm working on? Maybe we're both working on it. Pot of Prosperity Ultra. You're very welcome. Really I had some Qdoba. It's like a burrito place. So some Mexican food earlier for lunch. That was my lunch. Now I'm craving, I actually kind of want sushi. We were talking, there's Sushi King here, which is like all you can eat sushi for like $14. I really want to go to that maybe tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I'm Italian, so I'm always thinking about my next meal. Always. I'm a hungry boy. Oh, you're working on, right. Yeah, see, we're both working on that. I'm going for 3 of each because I'm stupid. It is not a good idea. Change of Heart. We'll actually be doing a bunch on the YouTube channel. We'll be doing a bunch of binder updates. I'm gonna go through every single binder that I have, the original 11 sets, all the video game promos, all the jump promos, all the 10 promos, all the specialty sets, DB1, DB2, Retro Pack, etc. I'm gonna give a full rundown over the next couple weeks. We'll be doing live streams looking at all the different binders. I'll talk in depth about each set, what made it unique, what it was like at the time when it was coming out, when I was there. Definitely some deep dive stuff. Oh, Extra Secret Baron. Yes, dude. Let's go. Over here, my friend. That is getting separated. I'm trying to see if I can list singles from cheap bulk to make money, but I'm just starting. Viral, I would just start with English. Yeah, I would just start with English bulk. What you probably want to work your way towards, this is what I would say. With the Korean stuff, especially Korean stuff, I would already be well established with having TCG and Japanese stuff, and then move into the Korean market. So one thing you might want to look into is the TCG Player Direct program, as well as Card Trader Zero, separate website. Both of those will make it so that when you sell cards, you only send them in once a week, and that way you're only paying shipping once, and you can sell cards all the way down to like a penny. So you could literally sell any bulk. If maybe you know the TCG Bulk Kings by now on YouTube. If not, my friend Chase, who is TCG Bulk Kings, has a whole series of videos on this exact subject. I would check him out. I'll send you over to Chase because he's the man. His whole business is every card has value. So It's a great motto, great channel. Are you gonna be doing an LOB first edition box opening for 10,000 subs? So I have a LOB first edition wavy box. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. It has to happen at some point on the channel. I don't even know if I'll get to 10,000 subscribers, but we'll see. There will be an LOB opening. The whole point of the channel, folks, is it's Kraken Packs. I want to open one of every box pack ever made in Yu-Gi-Oh! All the different languages. Super crazy endeavor, but by doing that, I hope to complete my 11 sets of the originals in near mint form and get each one, the cover card from each of those in a PSA 10. So these are like lifetime goals, folks, but I got the time, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I am around long enough to complete all of that. Ooh, we got Dark Law in the building. Extra secret. You have an, dude, I saw, yeah, you have an all unlimited. I have an unlimited one as well. I was gonna say, is it wavy or glossy? But the unlimited ones, I believe, are only glossy. Ooh. Wing Dragon Brawl, collector's rare. Very nice. I also have a Portuguese first edition. No, I have a Spanish. I have a Spanish first edition LOB. I'm thinking about selling the Spanish one to put towards getting a Metal Raiders. Metal Raiders is the only first edition box from that original line of dual monsters that I'm missing. The Metal Raiders. We got Dark Ruler No More, Ulti. Very nice. Viral says, I am listing on eBay for now, and then I'll move to Card Market. I think TCG is only, yeah, it's the same thing. I assume Card Market probably also has a direct program. However, Card Trader is based out of Europe. So please look at Card Trader. They have in my opinion, it's the fastest listing process out of any of them. And what else is cool is Card Trader, you can list an entire set of something. So you also can appeal to set collectors. So like when you're looking at a set on TCG Player or Card Market, imagine there was a button that said buy entire set. You can do that on Card Trader. Super cool. I still think all the stuff that TCG Bolt Kings would have information-wise would be great for you, because he also talks about, you know, sorting it, storing it, sourcing it, different outlets, eBay, things like that. And I do have my actual rundown. We're about to post the next two videos of the series, but it's how I sell trading cards online. All right, there's our next quarter century secret. We're about to hit all of those. Marion, yes, Karn. Carne Asada, yeah? Or just normal Karn? There's all these different names. Oh, we got Pot of Prosperity, extra secret, as well as the Elder Entity. Ulti, love to hit it. Yep, it goes into all of that. Either or. Carne Asada, that's what I'm going for. Carne Asada in the building. Good to see all the Whatnot homies over here. If I'm not on Whatnot live at night, I'm probably on YouTube. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers, so close. One thing that was cool, Viral, and they changed this because TCG Player was like, yo, Card Trader's stealing a lot of our business. You used to be able that you could sync your TCG Player store or your Card Market store over to Card Trader and have them synced. Now you can still do that, but you have to get Binder POS, which is a system that will actually sync your eBay, Card Trader, all of that stuff together. It's like $100 a month though. So it's like, the thing that's nice about this is that you can scale this. Ash Blossom collector's rare pull. Let's go. Wow. The collector's rares are cool because like in the right light, they do this kind of ghost rare thing. Like it's not even just the lighting. It's just certain angles will hit that flare with it. Super nice. But I think what I was going to say is that the TCG business is something that slowly, it's like a snowball effect. So close. So close. Burn, baby. We're getting there. We're getting it. We're going for your Ash Blossom, dude. Yugi Boomer, dude, you are not lying. I feel like the TCG, I don't even know if we could handle it. I think just the market would explode. Or they would do some scummy North American stuff like Magic 30th and be like, oh, it's $180 for 6 packs or something. 1, 2, Baron, and we got Artemis. All right, let's get the sunglasses on. We got a 3 quarter century secrets about to get pulled here. Oh, there's the first one. I didn't even grab it. Crunch G, what card is this, dude? This one's too new for me. See if I can hit it in the light. There's the 25th stamp is right here, if we can see that. Nice. Too new for me. Too new for me. Lava Golem. Next one. Oh yeah, that's right. I kept calling him Dingus. Dingus, the Orchest of Evening Stars. So he pulled a Dingus. Lava Golem. All right, we got another link monster. What's this one, buddy? What's this one? Crunchy. If you folks don't know, Crunchy is like the I forget, like, you know, podcasts, they always have like their side person. It's like, oh, this information right here. That's Crunch of the Kraken chat. Always in here, filling in my blanks for me. I appreciate it. Code Talker inverted. All right. Also, any good YouTube content on Korean bulk? eBay could be a bit of a hassle from what I remember. I will do videos on Korean bulk. It's one of those things, again, you want to make sure that you have the time and resources. I mostly go into Korean bulk and selling that stuff because we have a team. So it's not just me. If it was just me, I would probably only take like the smallest percentile out of stuff like this packs and list it, and the rest of it would probably just sit around for a long time. So I'll make a video on the best ways to get rid of it. The best thing I can say is, you know, again, look at the different thing. I think so we're talking about Card Market or TCG Player. That's an example where you can list with photos. Mercari is actually a pretty dedicated Korean market. I know that sounds weird, but there's a lot of Korean collectors. So I would look at that. You could always just take, you know, bulk. You can make bulk bins of Korean bulk. Sometimes people will buy those too. I'm gonna go really in depth with it. There are a couple things that people don't know about and don't think about. I kind of want to expose that stuff as well. So expect a video. Again, be subscribed on Kraken Packs. I'll talk about that stuff. Ooh, Cyber Ajo Binto box in the building. We got the Starlight Rare, Starlight Quarter Century. I know they're called Quarter Century Secrets or whatever, but it's a fucking Starlight. Come on, who are we kidding? All right, we're on to the next round of boxes. I think we're down 4, 5, 6, 7. We have killed 7 boxes. Let me open this first pack real quick. All right, we got a Collector's Rare, Ghost Bell, right off the top. Let me get some of this trash out of the way, some ASMR pack moving goodies for you folks. Yep, Sid's doing the work. Sid is the TCG Player homie. But I feel like eBay is the main one. eBay is definitely the main one. You're gonna have the most reach. It is a bit of a hassle, but you know, it's one of those things, again, it snowballs. So like just bulk in general and things like that. Like you have to take, if you're gonna list on eBay, you have to take pictures of things, right? But once you take pictures, now you have that photo to relist on all these other websites. And then on top of that, you know, Whatnot has a marketplace now. Don't forget that Whatnot now has a marketplace. You don't have to be live to look at listings. You can look at stuff and buy off the marketplace. And that's something I think is gonna catch up with eBay because Whatnot's already a huge success. So keep that in mind too. Almost all the Korean stuff I sell, a lot of these singles, this stuff is gonna get sold on Whatnot. And I'm not talking like pull game craziness. I mean, I just literally like, I get messages, hey Kraken, do you have any Ghost Bell Collector's Rares, Korean? Would you sell them to me? I'm like, yeah, sure. Let me look at the Japanese price. Japanese price is 10. I'll sell you it for 5. There we go. Stuff like that. Ghost Bell, Herald of the Light. And Whatnot is also in Europe now, so that's something I would consider. Plus 69 RNG. I'm gonna show those tired eyes. Let's get this. Let's get this Pikachu, y'all. Where the Pikachu at? We pulled the dingus. We can't end on the dingus. We need something better than that. 1, 2, 3. Artemis. Alti. It's gonna be the speed round. Speed duels. Kraken the packs. Wow, man. I just saw up there, Mo, like you've gifted a total of 19 subs on Twitch. That is absolutely awesome. I'm proud to have you as #1. Me and Thoinks just celebrated our 1-year anniversary, me subscribing to him, so I'm happy about that. The Blackwing card there. Uber! What's up, dude? You ready to watch me pull some more beautiful cards? See, Uber has a giant collection of RCO4 from going ham over on Whatnot. Which Uber is actually one of our community members over there on Whatnot. So if you're interested in Whatnot, signing up, maybe becoming a seller, anything like that, again, it's available in Canada, I believe UK now, and you know, America. If you're interested in that stuff, Uber right here, YouTube chat. Find him on Instagram. He's the person to talk to. Josh is a great guy. Uber here, wow. Just make sure you use my sign-up card. Cali Living says Uber is here, whack. What else do we expect from Cali? He tells it like it is. Viral, I'm a programmer, and after making like 25 listings on eBay, I was like, I could probably automate this. Absolutely. We are always talking about stuff like that. We are like, how do we make this more efficient? Because eBay's listing is like 20 years old. It's awful compared to TCG Player, which they now own TCG Player and Card Market, but still. It's just like, dude, get with the game. Card Trader is even faster. Uber with the subscription. Let's go, dude. On Prime, buddy. Let's go. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. Absolutely awesome. All right. Ooh, Pot of Prosperity. Extra secret. Let's go. Hey, you unlocked the cool guy emoji. I think there's a golden trading card or something for people that are subbed on Twitch. There's like a cool... Ooh, Triple Tactics. Extra secret rare. Love it, dude. See, Uber has had the real luck for the last month or two. We were talking about how awful my Ghost from the Past 2 opening was last week. Uber found a Dark Magician Ghost at... tell me if I'm wrong here, Uber. You found it at a card shop, like some random card shop, and took it to actually get graded, and it came back a 10, which is unheard of for the Dark Magician. That card in particular, like mine, again, it was like freaking Tweety got eaten by Sylvester on the back of it. It was just crazy, man. It was just bird pecks and ballpoint pins. It was perfect. That blows my mind, dude. I'm still proud of that. Oh, there they are. Yeah, give me some cool guy cracking emotes over here on Twitch. eBay settings and fees are so confusing and messy, really. Yeah, viral. It's a pain in the butt. Once you kind of get in the flow of it, it's not so bad, but there is a lot of upfront time. I would just mess with, go on Card Market and just do listings with photos, and maybe, do you guys, does Europe have like a Macari kind of thing or something? Some kind of like, it's not Craigslist, but it's like, you know, it's like a rival to that. Again, I would still get set up with Whatnot. You will actually be able to see a lot of what I do with the breaks and stuff over there and see me move some of the stuff. It's like, if you don't know what Whatnot is, it's exactly the same as, you know, Twitch, like streaming, except it's live auction. So it's the live auctions of eBay, but it's happening in real time in front of you. It's really, really cool. Oh, we get the unicorn quarter century secret. I believe we do have a sign up link. If you do exclamation point Whatnot, it should pop up. Nah, I beat you. Where is it? Oh my gosh. There it is. What Nort? There it is, the invite. I think if you do what, like exclamation point Whatnot on YouTube, it'll also pop up. But always feel free to add the Discord or something. I'm telling you, you get, I think you get $15 for signing up just for free, so it's nice. And it's one of those things where I felt like when it launched, I was kind of on the grand floor of something that was going to be really big. And it's definitely becoming that. Whatnot is a massive, massive company now, but they treat sellers really well, which eBay does not. eBay absolutely treats me like dog shit. And Whatnot is always a saving grace. This is the biggest difference. eBay will assume the worst in you as a seller. They will just assume that it's your fault. Whatnot will listen to you, and it will listen to the buyer, and they go back and forth, and they're like, okay, this is what happened. Like, we're good. It's just, there's like more of a process than just an automated, nah, fuck you, you're a seller, like on eBay. I've definitely moved away from eBay a lot, but I still use it. Boom! Callie got it. Fast boy. You gotta drop it in the YouTube chat. Ooh, Winged Dragon of Raw. Sphere mode. Let's go. What Nort? Chandler, we got the Fairy Tale Alti. Boop. We're on to box 8 or 9 here. So we got 1, 2. Another collector's rare has made it to the Kraken Ocean here. No, but what you could do is, like, when you're doing that, right, like, you're getting, are you just selling bulk, or are you getting, when you buy bulk, you're gonna get good cards mixed in there sometimes, or you're gonna get a collection and then there's the bulk left over from the collection. It's one of those things where, like, signing up will also, you know, eventually you might want to sell on there, but you can also use the marketplace. I think you can use the marketplace just for signing up, right? So you could make bulk card lots and all that stuff. It's really easy. I think there's even a card scanning system. Hey, get your game on, dude. Give me the bump right there, dude. Let's go. Get your game on. First time chat. Jaden Yuki. We're going to pull some GX monsters right now. Ooh, collector's rare, Chaos Space, and a secret rare, evenly matched to top things off. Bumps. Let's go. Dude, we were shredding the, oh, my guitar's over there. But yeah, we were jamming the GX theme last time on stream. You might Might have to bust that out again. I started from eBay because I saw a lot of cheap cards selling for like a lot more than other marketplaces that aren't an account with their selling stuff for familiar. That makes total sense. That makes total sense. Triple track. GX. Very nice. I'm trying to think what GX cards are in Rarity Collection 4. Crunch, help me. What GX cards do we've got? Let's find out. Let's find out. All right. Oh, we've got a Starlight right here. I'm going to set it down. We're going to get to it. I got to build a little suspense. There's one per box. Remember, there's one per box. We're opening 40 boxes of Rarity Collection 4. My favorite deck of all time, my most nostalgic, I'm not going to lie, is probably Vampire decks from back in the day. Vampire Lord coming back every turn was such a broken mechanic at the time. And I thought Vampire Lord was like the coolest looking card when it came out in Dark Crisis. Cyber Dragon, that like FTK Cyber Dragon deck from like World Championship 2006 Game Boy game era. That one's just mean, dude. That's a cruel deck. I love it. Effect Veiler ulti, very nice. Super cool. Let me get these situated real quick. Yeah, Vampire Lord, Vampire Genesis starter deck 2, I believe. What, SD2? Was that the, or was it? Yeah, SD2 was the original Vampire one. 1, 2, oh, Pot of Prosperity, ultimate rare. Oh, no, it's a collector's rare. It's a collector's rare. I'm sorry. Collector's rare, Pot of Prosperity. Let's go. It's time. Put that pot over there. Get your pot out of here. Got to get her game on. Kashatira. So I am still kind of shitty at some of the newer decks. But I mean, it just won. Didn't it just top Worlds again? So, or it topped 250 YCS, right? The last game decks that I was playing was Virtual World and Virtual World is what I spent the most time with. I did enjoy it. But I have not played Kashachiras yet. Oh, we've got the Charmer Extra Secret. This is actually a very beautiful card. This one's actually a pretty big hit too. So not bad. It's not the Quarter Century Secret, but we will see. What do you think, Jaden? What are your favorite decks? Tables have turned. I bought a collection for 200 euro. 1K is bulk cheap cards. 80 and 300. Oh, okay. I plan on selling the 88 together and then move the others as singles and test how it goes. Awesome. Yeah, so I would see what I would do is like I would move the singles first because they're going to move the fastest, and then take all that bulk, let it build up for a little bit. You know, I mean, you can chip away at it, start getting it listed on the websites that you want it to be. At Card Market again, and Card Market's going to be the best in my opinion. And see if they offer direct programs. See if they have a Card Market direct program, because again, can you sell a 10-cent card when you have to pay 60-cent shipping? No, not really. And even after fees, like if the buyer pays for that on Card Market, you're still getting eaten. But if you're just sending one thing of bulk to TCG Player direct, and then they fulfill it to the customer, you're only paying $5 in shipping, or 5 euros, right? Versus all those stamps adding up. That's what you want to get into a program like that. Oh, Ash Blossom Ultimate has been pulled. We got the collectors, we got the ulti. Wow. Oh my God, heroes, of course. I actually have I have the full set of secret Hero Flash and the hero cards, like E-Emergency Call and stuff. I found that earlier. First edition Raw Yellow pack. And so I was actually, speaking of getting cards listed, I was going to get that listed. Baron Deflare. Yeah, I cracked so many of those suckers back in the day. Can I see the pack art, please? Yeah, absolutely. You want to check out the art of it? Ooh, there's our Quarter Century Starlight. I see the bottom one got exposed. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, Virtual Worlds was really good. I'm not sure. Again, I haven't checked Master Duel in a little bit now. What decks are really kicking ass on Master Duel? This is what the pack art looks like. So we have a chance at a holographic rare, which is the name of Ghost Rare in the OCG. So we can pull an Ash Ghost or a Nibiru Ghost. And then on top of that, every box, which right here is a bunch of boxes that I just broke down from this case, you're gonna get 1 Quarter Century Secret, you're gonna get 1 Extra Secret, 3 ultis, and 3 collector's rares. Now remember, the OCG has a new version of like extra crazy looking holographic rares, so that's what the new rarity is. And then the collectors, or the ultimate rares, are also the newer version of the ultis. And then we have that Starlight in here. These packs are absolutely nuts. Absolutely, Z Baker. Isn't it pretty? And you know what's cool? I was showing this earlier on stream. Dark Wall has been pulled collector's rare. There we go. There's a little, we got our Dark Heroes, right? Very awesome collector's rare. In the case, This is the case. You've got 2 rows. There's 40 boxes in the case. And man, TCG's got to get their shit together because the OCG, you get posters inside. Look at that. Come on. It's like cases of Weiss Schwartz. You actually even get like, I think you get a poster and like 2 play mats. Like, come on, throw some stuff in our cases. Dude. Okay, let me catch up on that. What has the better product, OCG or TCG? Better print quality, hands down, OCG. This is like Euro cards, which are Euro Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh, see, that's the new Alti. We got the Egyptian God Slime Alti. I would say, obviously, you know, I've been around with Yu-Gi-Oh since the decks were coming out, the original decks of 2002. So I'm nostalgic for the TCG stuff in a different way. I would say the OCG has the better consistent products over the years. There was a huge lull, in my opinion, in the early 2010s all the way to late 2010s of just a lot of sets that were like, there was meta relevancy, and as soon as that meta went away, like cards, just nobody cared about those sets anymore. There's a lot, like from that era of 2011, 2012, like leaving 5Ds still to this day. So I would say consistently OCG is better, but there are some really awesome unique TCG TCG sets like Toon Chaos, Magnificent Mavens, stuff like that. Both are good. I didn't even mess with the OCG until a couple years ago, and then I realized I was missing out so much on OCG stuff. So I would strongly encourage anybody that is even remotely just a little bit interested in OCG stuff, just buy 1 box of RCO4 and have fun. It is an incredible product. Look at this, Ash Blossom right there. Let's go. Yeah, I've kind of made that switch, I'll be honest, Jaden. Like, there's some, dude, Jade, look up Prismatic Art Collection. If you don't know what that is, look up Prismatic Art Collection. Look at the Alt Art Strato Starlight in that set. They have Elements of Hero Honestinios, I believe, is in that set. That might be History Archive. Look at History Archive and look at Prismatic Art Collection. It is just crazy. There's so much like cool old school stuff in there too. They have Cyber Dragon Infinity Starlight. They have Cyber Dragon Alt Art from Rager, the Raw Yellow Pack art. It's so much good stuff. And I mean, if you're just playing old school decks, like if I'm making a GOAT format deck, I can put Starlight, like crazy OCG versions of GOAT cards that are in the Korean or Japanese version of the game. Cause like, you're not gonna play a GOAT. You're not gonna take that to a meta tournament, right? And it's great for that kind of stuff. Boom. And it's great for like tabletop play, you know, like if somebody just wants a play set of Forbidden Droplets, but they're not trying to go to a YCS and do a top 8 or whatever, like just buy the Korean ones for a couple dollars. Instead of dropping a whole credit card bill on a bunch of, you know, secret rares or something. All right, then we got the pre-preparation of rights collector's rare. If I missed anyone's chat, I apologize. See, Viral said something, I'll catch up right after that. Dibs, let's go, dude. Yeah, Callie called dibs. Folks, these are all Callie's cards now. He called dibs. I heard the playing style for OCG is much more competitive than TCG. Is it right? So I haven't played the current OCG meta, but they are different, and I've heard the OCG gets a little bit more sweaty, which is really saying something, because if you've been to any Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, you know it gets sweaty. Both literally and metaphorically speaking. Baronzy Flare, let's go. And we got a Mud Dragon there on top. But I'd be curious, so you can, I mean, Master Duel is pretty similar to the OCG ban list. It's pretty close. So, and you know, that's why people always make that joke. As soon as you see the Japanese or the Korean name pop up as your opponent, you're like, you better just hold your butt cheeks, because it's going down. Absolutely, Viral. Come hang out, and I'm gonna be doing some big box openings here. At 1,000 subscribers, folks, on YouTube, we are so close. 55 away from opening this first edition Pharaoh's Servant booster box and giving away a Jinzo. So, 1,000 subscribers, it's going down. Come hang out. We got a Cyber Age-Old Beaten, a extra secret, very pretty. Over to the pile. And I've pretty much fully exposed this card right here. It's a Winged Dragon of Raw, Quarter Century Starlight. Absolutely beautiful, wow. Look at that, dude. Look at that, that is beautiful. Jaden, you want to see some cool cards that are unique to the Korean OCG only? Check this out. Someone did a graded submission from us earlier. So World Premiere Pack, which is an OCG only pack. You know how Battle of Legends Crystal Revenge, we have those Starlight Exodias? Okay, in the Korean one only, you can get the original Phantom God Lost artwork. Mason got the whole set as a PSA 10. It just came back. Isn't that wild? Only the Korean ones have that. So everybody loves a good Exodia set. I have a change of heart for this girl. Hey. Let's go. Sheesh. Yeah, I know, bro. Burn, I also graded a set of 10s. I'm going to put it for sale. So if you're in the market, dude, let me know. Get the whole God pack graded, buddy. So beautiful and shiny. So beautiful and shiny. I know, that's what I'm saying. The OCG is a lot. It's just fun. It's just fun, and the quality of the cards are better. Oh, okay, we got the dragon and fallen Albaz chilling in there. I might have asked you, Jade, what decks are you running right now? I might have asked you already. I know you said some of your favorite ones. We got a Dingus, Orcrust, Dingus, Dimensional Shitter as well. Here. And we got an Eldritch the Golden Lord, quarter century rare. Nice hit there too. As we are almost halfway through this case. Oh, build, right. Okay, yeah, you said that earlier. So very cool. Ice Muggy, what's up, buddy? How is Purely doing on OCG? I'm going to build that. Like I said, oh, dude. Nibiru quarter century. This is one of the top cards in the set, folk. Nibiru quarter century Starlight. Wow, hold up. Sleeves. I just ran out on my last. I literally ran out my last penny sleeve, and right before that pull. Pause. Prayer for the Winged Dragon to Brawl. Wow. Whew, there you go. Jaden's answering you, buddy. Abra. What's up? How are you doing? We just freaking hit the quarter century Starlight. Oh my god. And thank you for the sub over on Kraken Packs YouTube, folks. At 1,000 subs, I don't know, fingers crossed. Hit it this week. We're gonna be cracking open a Pharaoh Servant first edition box and giving away a Jinzo. That's something to look forward to. Okay, the Japanese version of this is like $600. So even if we go half off for the Korean one, this is like a $300 card. Personally, I might grade that one. We'll see. I just think Nibiru is a really cool card. So we'll see. 54, Austin. Welcome back, buddy. We're getting there. I'm here tonight. We're doing it. Change of heart. Okay. All right. Wow. Wowzers. Wowzers. What was funny is that pack that had the Nibiru in it was with all this trash, and I was scooting and I was like, oh, there's a pack right there. And then that was in there. Crazy stuff. All right, we're about a quarter of the way through the box. Yeah, that was crazy. All right, Egyptian God Slime. Again, we want to hit that Ghost Rare, Ash Blossom, or Nibiru, and it's the new holographic foiling. So it's like a Ghost Rare and like a ulti, like a new ulti, like slammed together, or Collector's Rare. Like half Collector's Rare, half Ghost Rare. My process is like, it depends on what format I'm doing. With meta, it's like, it's always changing so much that it's difficult not to just fall into the temptation of like looking up what things are working and then, you know, moving on from there. Older formats, I like to just, a lot of times I just like to start with like a giant bin of cards or a binder and just see what catches my eye. Like I think the last one I did that on, I built this really awesome like 2008 Fiend deck using like Goblin Kings and stuff. It was just slapping cheeks, dude. But that was just something I was just going through binders. What catches my eye? What catches my eye? That's it. And I think a lot of times, you know, like building a meta deck is cool and, you know, teching it out and figuring out what really is going to help, you know, make it unique to what you need. But a lot of times the decks that stick with me longer and sit in my, my boxes and I play with my friends are usually ones that I'm, you know, I see a card and it inspires me to want to build a deck. I think that's always really important. It's that kind of in the moment, you know. I always think of the old, like, you know, that first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where the, I think in Battle City, they show some scenes where Yugi's just sitting there with his box of cards and figuring out and building what he wants to do with his next deck and kind of feeling it out. You know, it's almost like writing a song sometimes. It's just, you know, whatever you're kind of feeling, what inspires you. All right, any ghosts pulled? Not yet, Austin, but hopefully pull it way sooner than a Ghost from the Past 2 versus Ghost from the Past 1 opening. Fairy Tale, Luna, and we got the Charmer. What about you, Jaden? I mean, you build Elemental Heroes, so you're just like, do you always just try to keep it current, keep it whatever new e-hero support comes out, see what you can do, what works, what work, you know, what stuff can move in or what stuff can move out? Or do you just kind of gravitate to certain things that catch your eye? You know, it all just depends, right? It always relates back to music, baby. All right, let's go. Elemental Hero Nibiru. Elemental Hero Nibiru. Got thinking of Elemental Heroes over there. That would actually be a really interesting card. Stratos' big Nibiru is just slinging around. Ready? Let's go. Artemis. Ooh, we got the Harpy's Featherstorm Collector's Rare. And Ecclesia to end it off with a secret. Keep blowing through the ears. We'll try it. Ooh, all right, we're gonna have to do some, I'm telling you, we have to do some tournaments or something. I need people to help organize this in the Kraken Packs Discord. We've done it a couple times. It just takes a lot of time. I want to get more theme tournaments going and like certain eras and certain themes, as well as like some Master Duel nights going on. Just like, I want to do like silly challenges on Master Duel too. Something with Pot of Prosperity and a Baron Defleur all in one pack. And we take that. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, you're not babe, bro. You baby. You the baby. The boo. Let's go, dude. Peter Plant. Let's get it, baby. Watch different deck files on the deck. I want to build and go from there. Kraken Packs. Yep, that's another way. I've definitely, you know, done that as well. You know, having that full kind of deep dive by somebody that's really, you know, been playing a deck for a while is always really nice and helpful too. It's like, you know, you can go this path with it. You can go this path. That's what I did with Virtual Worlds. Was like, you know, you can go this build, or you can kind of like check in some of these cards or whatever you want to do. I think that's kind of the enjoyment in it, because you can kind of find what fits your play style more. Sometimes, you know, super aggressive or more, you know, tactical. Depends. Let's go. We are closing in on 1,000 subscribers, hitting that Pharaoh Servant, and we got some old school Yu-Gi-Oh throwback right there with the Change of Heart secret rare. Has been pulled. We've got a lot to open here, folks. We're going for that Ash Blossom for burn. Got a Vendetta. Boom, we got the extra secret Cyber Angel. Very nice hit. All right, speed round. You ready? Speed duels. The Korean. Ooh, Boral Guard. Nice. Charmer. We still got entire 20 more boxes after this. This is about 8 boxes there. So we're gonna be hanging out all night and opening shiny Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Hopefully that's okay with everybody. I feel like most people won't have a problem with that. Ready, Herald of the Light. Ooh, Ultimate Prominence. Also a interesting set. Discord name, it is type exclamation point Discord, buddy. Exclamation point Discord. Should pop up. There's another ulti. I think it should do it on YouTube. If someone's on YouTube and wants to drop that code for them, it should just pop up if you type it in. All right, 1, 2. Ooh, we got the Peter Plant. There it is. Peter Eater Plant. Yep, it'll look like this. It'll pop up on the screen. Discord. Boom. There it is. There it is, folks. There it is. All right, next Quarter Century Starlight is sitting right there. We'll see what it is. Yeah, no exclamation point, just normal. I'm sorry, no question mark. Turn off the, get rid of the question mark. I think it should still pop up. Also, exclamation point social, if not. It just popped up on Twitch for me. Yeah, just get rid of the question mark at the end. 1, 2, we got Reasoning. We are reasoning it up. Right there with a ulti Reasoning. Originally Pharaonic Guardian. So that's a throwback. Who was playing during Pharaonic Guardian? Who else is a Yu-Gi boomer like me? Extra Secret Pre-Preparation of Rites. Beautiful card. Oh no, my next stack fell over. No, stacking packs. There you go. That should do it. It didn't happen that time. Try exclamation point social. It's on Twitch, Austin. If you want to try to get it. Also, people that are in the Whatnot Discord, like if you look at Barky, it'll tell them like mutual server. Oh yeah, there it goes. It popped up. Cool. Thanks, Nightbot. You stud of a bot, you. There it is. It popped up. As the invite. 1, 2. Eldridge, the Golden Lord, and you're right, Crunchy. Of course you are. We got the alternate artwork as an ulti this time. Again, only 2 cards in this entire set have alt arts. Alright, let's go, folks. 1, 2, 3. We got the Collector's Rare Lava Golem, which also, speaking of old decks that I love to play, one was a fire deck. Just like an old school burn deck, just Firefox, you know, things like that. As well as Egyptian God Slime is a dope card. Let us continue here. We are destroying this case. We got Dingus, Tactical Talent. I was gonna say Tactical Masters. Not a Tactical Masters. 1, 2, 3. Winged Dragon of Raw Sphere mode has been pulled. Harpy's Feather Storm, our Collector's Rare Ghost Bell. I think we already hit one of those, yeah? Very cool. And we have 2 giant stacks of the packs. Next, we got the number 100 Lightning Storm. Double whammy in that pack. All right, Pot of Desires and a Pot of Prosperity Secret Rare. I always want to call those extra secrets, but they're not. All the names are just so similar, dude. It's like, come on. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Winged Dragon of Raw Sphere mode. The most fun card to say. Ready? 1, 2. Pot. Ooh, Forbidden Droplet. Extra secret. It's actually really nice to get that rarity so easily. I think it's like 1 per box. And Elemental, or Egyptian God Slime. I'm gonna keep saying Elementals now, Jaden. I got Elementals on my brain. Not a bad archetype to have. Ooh, Vision Hero. Pulled collectors. It's funny, I opened a Lost Millennium, like a couple boxes like a few years ago, first edition, and I just put all the commons back in the packs and I just left them, and I recently found them and I was like, oh yeah, this is like the rookie card for Burstinatrix for like, you know, all those Force 4 original Jay and Yuki Elemental Heroes, and they were just, the whole packs were loaded with them. It was absolutely awesome. You know, we got Wingman, all the other ones. Boom. On to the next pack here. 1, 2. Clayman. And there's one more that's in there. Sparkman. Alright, we are a quarter of the way through the box. Prosperity is always a nice hit. 2 hits. Take a hit with the hits. Nibiru ulti. Wow, back-to-back Nibiru chase cards, folks. This is the ulti. We want that Ghost Rare, the quarter century, and the Collector's Rare. I think are still, you know, the top ones. The ulti is super great to pull as well. One, two, three. Ash Blossom. All right, let's get the stack. We gotta get this organized. I got 4 more packs here, and then I just need to throw some of these packs away because it's gonna be like 3 trash bags full of booster packs tonight. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, there's our next quarter century Starlight. I hope that's a change of heart. Fingers crossed, that's what I want. The change of the hearts. All right, Dark Law, another Dark Law. Ancient Fairy. 3 packs left in this box. What's it gonna be? 1, 2. Ooh, Infinite Impermanence Collector's Rare. Let's go. What a great hit. That's absolutely one of the best Collector's Rares to hit as well. 2 packs left. Maybe Ghost Rare. Let's see. 1, 2. Another collector. Every box has 3 Collector's Rares in it, so it's just wild, wild ratios. This is one of the best sets ever in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just so loaded. Here we go. Ready? Last pack. Oh, Ultimate Rare Max C. Wow, I love like the etching coming down on the the TV cabinet right there. Let's go. All right, time to move empty packs. Let's see if I'm gonna throw away any good ones. It's the same link. Do we have someone in the Discord that can drop it in the YouTube chat? I guess I need to update it. I don't know. Technology, man. I'm telling you. Like we were complaining about this the other night. It's always something. Like get the alert box fixed. Now the Discord's messed up. It's just Kraken Packs TCG, all one word. Kraken Packs TCG on Twitch. Austin's like, it's like the gif of Eric Andre, just like the let me in. That's Austin right now. Alrighty. Let's go, folks. It's time. Water. Don't forget to drink water. Water and posture check, everybody. It's gonna get bright out. We're hitting the starlights. They're out and about. Whew. All right, let's get it. All right, what is the first one? It is Reasoning at Quarter Century Secret Rare. Beautiful hit there. And the other one is, I think it was a Dingus, wasn't it? Oh no, it was a Time Thief Redoer, Quarter Century Starlight. Super nice. Super nice. And there was an Ash Blossom hiding in there too. Not bad. We take those. We take those. Alrighty. Almost halfway through this case, folks. Speed round. Starting with 3 blind mice glasses. Let's go. Stars are out. Whoa, 1, 2. We got the Cramping Whale. Oh, collector's rare Max C right off the gate. Let's get it, dude. What a hit. What a hit. We were chasing all the way through Rarity Collection 3, just trying to get the extra secret. All right, there's our Quarter Century. I'm gonna open all these, and then we're gonna do every Quarter Century secret, one after another. Just like, let me think about how I want to do this. Take the card, put it in a penny sleeve. We're gonna put it face down. Put it right there. Bin Droplet. That's nice. Oh, OCG packs. And here's the other thing you folks will realize. OCG packs are way harder to open. For whatever reason, they'll fight you to the death. It's like they have little Kraken suction cups on them. Pot of Desires. Oh, see, I'm slinging that one. Again, like the glue is like super tough on these. Oh, Forbidden Droplet, Collector's Rare. No luck, dude. Oh my god. Just add me as a friend on Discord, dude. Just add me as a friend and send me a message and say, why you hate me, Karen? And I'll remember to send you the thing. No dice. I guess I need to update the Discord. Let me make a note of that. My brain will forget otherwise. Updates. Discord. Invite. On Nightbot. There must be a working link somewhere because a bunch of people joined yesterday. Little preview of things to come. Again, subscribe to be entered for a Jinzo giveaway. Cracking that at 1,000. Excuse. 4-digit code? What are you talking about? Oh, on Discord here, I'll check. Can you just find me in the you can just find me on the Whatnot Discord, and you can just click that and then send me a message, and then from there you can add me as a friend. My man over here karate chopping technology to try to just be friends with me in a virtual space. Oh, nice collector's rare, a lightning storm. Beautiful hit. 1, 2, back to back. Pot of Prosperity ulti. Love it, dude. Love it. Summoner limit, and we did, oh, dude, this box is loaded. Ulti Pot of Desires. Nothing like banishing 10 face down cards. There goes the deck. See, Virtual World was nice because you could really synergize into that remove from play. And there's a couple other decks that are doing that at the moment too. Used to be the graveyard was just an extension of your hand. Now it's remove from play as an extension of your hand. Extra secret dimensional shitter. Right there. One, two, triple. Oh, dude, this box is loaded. Every slot has been a staple meta card. Collector's rare or ulti. All right, what do we got? Chaos Space. One, two, three, four. Come on, dudes. Come on. 1, 2, Nibiru. Beauregard, Blue Eyes Abyss, and we got the Max C. Get another Charmer in there. Move some of these packs over. Everything's just gonna start falling over otherwise. 1, 2, oh, Eldridge, Collector's Rare, Alt Art. The Japanese one's worth like $500-600. So I'm gonna say the Korean one is probably at least half that. That was a massive hit. The case was very expensive, so I'll take that. Glacia, Collector's Rare. There you go, ulti. Yeah, the Ash Blossom is also very expensive. Forbidden Droplet, Infinite is expensive, but yeah, the Nibiru and the Ash Blossom. Again, you can pull those as holographic ghost rares as well in this set. So that's where we're at with this. That's what we're chasing. 1, 2, another collector's rare right here. Ghost Blossom, Ghost Bell, Haunted Mansion, Pot of Prosperity Ultra, always a good hit. Always a nice pull. I hope that we'll probably get, well, I don't know. I hope we get a Max C quarter century English. That would just be broken. I mean, there's a lot, there's at least like 100 confirmed quarter century secret rares coming out this year in the TCG. So got lots to look forward to. Ooh, extra secret Ash Blossom. Maybe at least 50. Well, yeah, because there was 25 in Dual Nexus. There's gonna be some in the new Battles of Legends. There's gonna be the Mega 10s have 18 or 12. And then they have 2 more. It's, yeah, and then we have the promos. Yeah, there is a lot already announced. We don't know the specifics of what those are gonna be, other than the Legendary Collection ones. But yeah, jeez. We're gonna have a good selection to pull from. There's gotta be Dark Magician, Blue Eyes. Dark Magician Girl, maybe? That would be really crazy. And it'll be cool kind of in retrospect to see what the big chases of those end up being. Like, what will be the most expensive? No ghosts yet, Blue Dragon. We did pull a quarter century Nibiru, though. Big hit right there. Tour Guide. Get these out of the way. There you go. Very accurate response there. 20 in Battles of Legend. Yeah, so like at least half of that, right? So we're close to 50. And we still have our other sets coming up too. And we don't even know if there will or won't be in the booster boxes. Again, I went on a long rant about that with the reprints, but I feel like that's probably gotta happen. And then also, there is what, 1 in the pot collection too, so that's another one crunch. Oh, Infinite, and our extra secret right there. So another 25. Yeah, so we're looking close to probably by the end of the year, around 100. We have that holiday set too, right? Or at least I'm assuming there will be a holiday set. There usually is. Mavens or the Advent calendars or whatever. Number 100, Ulti. I feel like they're not going to do Ghosts from the Past 3 or else we would know about it already, but I feel like definitely the following year we'll have Ghosts from the Past 3. They could surprise us, just like this Beauregard extra is surprising us. But I feel like it probably makes sense for them to just, let's replace that with the Legendary Collection and then drop it next year. Just let market and everything kind of absorb Ghosts from the Past 1 and 2. You don't want to overdo it as much as you can have too much of a good thing, I suppose, right? But I don't know. Maybe Konami just says fuck it, and the end of the year set is Ghosts from the Past 3. I don't know. Fallen, Ulti. Blue, what other than the Wicked Gods, what would be some other cards you'd want to see? There's our next quarter century. Again, we're gonna draw all these at the end. See what they all are. Full set of Exodia would be awesome. Full Ghost Rare set of Exodia. I think it would be really cool. Called by the Grave, Vision Hero. We're out here going for it. Boom, cord. 1, 2, Lightning Storm, and a Lava Golem to end off that pack. Some nice hits there. Egyptian God cards and Secret. Well, we just need 2 of them, right? Because we already got Raw. We need Obelisk and Slifer. That'd be super awesome. And you got Spear Mode. They really like Winged Dragon Raw, huh? I know he's kind of the papa. But yeah, we need Obelisk and Slifer. Bro, I'm on a quest to Uber Eats from every ramen place in Funabashi. Did I say that correctly? I always mispronounce and read everything wrong. So there you go. We got an Ulti. Yeah, I think that would be cool. I feel like even with the Core Century Starlights, if they just do a 50-50 split of meta and stuff. Nice. Nailed it. You know, if they do like a 50-50 split of like meta and then just like, you know, anime cards, I think that would be really nice. 1, 2, because I feel like Ghost of the Past 2 didn't have enough meta Ghost Rares. I mean, Winged Dragon Raw Spear Mode is nice. It's a strong card, but eh. I just finally found it. Hey, I'm one of the mods in the Whatnot one, so I don't know if I'm at the top or something. Dimensional Shifter. Correct, Monkey. Correct, Monkey. This is Rarity Collection never has come over. They have these specialty sets every year, Prismatic and History Archive or others. We did get History Archive as Maze of Madness or whatever, Maze of Memories. But it was kind of watered down from the OCG version. So History Archive was better, in my opinion. Beauregard Dragon. Is there a God Phoenix Raw and Ghost? No, there's not yet. We're missing that one. That's a good example. Ooh, Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. Very nice. Collector's Rare. Let's see what the end of this round is. What's it gonna be? 1, 2. Ooh, another quarter century Starlight has been pulled. The Megatins this year look like it's gonna be kind of similar to RCO4, but I doubt the card pool will be the same. Like, this set is just crazy. Alrighty. Pot of Prosperity, Extra Secret. We take those. A Rata for Osiris. I see. How much is the display of that set? The box? The box is... Ooh! Thank you for the gifted subs, Moby1. Jaden Yuki got one, and that is absolutely awesome because Jaden Yuki has been popping off earlier in the chat. Super fun to have him in here. And he's the main character of GX. It's gotta be a lot of fun. Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, and then maybe if we can hit 950 subscribers on YouTube, the channel will be in a really good place. Getting 1,000, we're gonna hit that. Box is usually like 40-ish on average, like anywhere from like 40 to 50 after shipping and fees because you have to import them. Ooh, Ecclesia and a Lava Golem in that pack. Yeah, Osiris is cool. Slifer is kind of unique, but I always think of like swiper, no swiping. So I think Slifer, no swiping. That's where my brain goes. Just straight to Dora. Going to the school in the schoolyard. Oh my God, yeah. Going to the school in the schoolyard. Oh my God, dude. That was such a great stream. We were talking about that. D-Hero Blood D would also be cool. Blood D, D-Hero School and Schoolyard. Let's go, folks. Ooh, very nice pull. Oh, this one's got a little soft corner down here. Yeah, that's like the only thing ever with OCG is occasionally you'll have like a little soft corner. Like maybe one print line here or there, but otherwise the cards are super clean. The Japanese ones of these boxes are like $100-something. The Korean ones are like that 40 to 50 mark. Squidward playmat. This is Jack, dude. This is Jack the Kraken, named after my boy Thoinks. I know you're out there in the chat somewhere, buddy. This is Jack the Kraken. This is actually a first edition Kraken Packs playmat. 1 of 50. 1 of 50 only. Jane, what would be some cards, if you were in charge of Ghosts from the Past 3, whenever that comes out, what cards would you put as Ghost Rares? Say they gave us the 9 slots again. I wonder, what will we go to? Alrighty, another quarter century hanging out in here. Go ahead and sleeve it. We'll get to it at the end of this round. Summon Skull, dude. Wow, Summon Skull would be absolutely phenomenal. Squidward Tentacles, that would be a great one. Yeah, we should get a Ghost Rare Squidward Tentacles, and you get the archetype with Squidward Tortellini, Squidward Tennisballs, of course. Get all of them. Evenly matched. Vince, is Vince hanging out in here? What's he doing? Do you know Vinny? Tactical. He was at Collecticon with us last year. Cyber Sign 25th anniversary. Oh, very nice. Big Exodia, yeah, everyone says Exodia. They gotta do Exodia. They've gotta do Exodia. What? Yeah, I bought some from him. Actually, I bought the Upper Deck Top 8 2006 playmat. You know, it looks like the original starter deck playmats. I bought that from him. He shared an Airbnb with us down there. Nice dude, man. He was a nice guy. Wing Dragon of Raw, Alti. Speaking of Wing Dragons. I bought something else from him too. I can't remember. But yeah, he's legit, dude. He's legit. Vinny. Is there already a ghosty for Blacklist? There's a ghosty for Blackluster, the Legendary Swordsman, or Blackluster Super Soldier. I always get those two mixed up. Max G, which one is it? I think Legendary Super Soldier is the new one that just came out, right? It's never changed Summon Skull's name to the OCG one. Just like Monster Reborn is Reborn the Monster. I don't know, it's odd. He's like, I'll write it down as an offer, but like 2 later he posted his story that it was sold. He probably just got a higher offer, I guess. I don't know. He's always been cool to me. I also wonder why they never changed. Yeah, okay. Which ghosts are in this set? Hey, Bayro, what's up, buddy? Give me the bump. Psh. We've got Ash Blossom and Nibiru. And there's our extra secret pull right there. Alties. Blah, getting cleaned up right here. Halfway. Halfway. I'm only halfway. Yep. Egyptian God Slime. We got the Collector's Rare and the Wing Dragon of Raw Abyss Dragon. Or, see, Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, I'm sorry. Resurrect the Dead, yeah. I think I just say that in the anime, so I always say it's Reborn the Monster. Just those two, buddy, just those two. We were talking about what cards in Ghosts from the Past 3 would be cool. I think you said you wanted
Are you gonna switch the wallet? I'll have to get it this week.
you wanted one of the he wanted one of the movie pack cards, which I thought was an interesting choice. One of the Sphinx cards. That would actually be kind of nostalgic. Yeah, we pulled a quarter century Nibiru Mason, and then I flexed your Exodia at least like 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super close. 1, 2, 3. We got the lava golem. Yep. At least 3 or 4 times. It's been shown. Summoning limit. Pot of Desires Collector's Rare has been pulled. Oh, the Nordic Gods. Okay, see, that's what I'm looking for, like, more, like, obscure things. Like, we know, we've talked about the Exodias, the Summoned Skulls of the world. Those would be awesome. But what are some more obscure things they could go for that would be really cool? Hungry Burger, obviously. I mean, that goes without saying. It's an easy one. That's a give. If they printed it, it would just be too strong. It would have to be destroyed. It's like the One Ring, you know. Oh my god, Magician of Black Chaos is like my top card, dude. Like, oh, that would be so crazy. Ash Blossom. Dark Hole, yes, dude. Okay, now we're talking, Hell yeah, bro. I remember when they first came out, I was excited when I pulled one. My cousin ended up pulling 2 other ones. That's awesome, dude. Air Neos, Ring of Destruction. Now we're talking, now we're cooking. Yeah, we gotta dig deeper. Dimensional Shifter. Anime only or something that was in the TCG or OCG for the Ghost Rare. I guess TCG, since we're talking about Ghost from the Past thing. Trishula would look awesome as a Ghost Rare. Star Eater is probably my favorite Ghost Rare, period. It just looks so freaking cool. I love astronomy and stuff like that, so to have a giant dragon the size of a planet just destroying shit, like eating stars and stuff, just looks awesome. It was one of the first Ghost Rares I got too. Charmer. Nice hit. Ghost set of Final. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, Spirit Message, the whole Destiny board. That would be really cool. Extra Secret Heat. Access code guy. Blackluster Soldier Ghost Rare. There's not a default one. I think Crunch might already answered me, but we did get the Super Soldier or Legendary Swordsman. We got one of those. And Ghost from the Past 1. But I just want like the normal one, or like an Envoy of the End. I'm sorry, Envoy of the Beginning. That would be awesome. I have no idea why Konami hates Air Neos. Crunch, why do they hate Air Neos? What do you think? They just be hating. Air Neos is expensive right now, dude. They just need to reprint it. White Hole. White Hole. You wouldn't be able to tell. There you go. Soldier of Chaos. Thank you. Thank you. There's some copyright issues. Oh, that's actually interesting. It looks like Woody Woodpecker, right? The speed at which you are opening these packs is great. Romy, thank you. Not too fast, not too slow. It's the Goldilocks opening. I know sometimes I shred through them. Sometimes I just I gotta go, but we're hanging out now. From what web page can I order the OCG stuff? I would just go on eBay. Sometimes. No, well, the new wave of this just came out, so eBay's gonna have Japanese and Korean ones. I would just go on there and find prices, and I would place an order from that. That's a good place to start. I was gonna say, if the set was like out of print, it would be, I wouldn't trust it, but yeah, definitely fine. I would go on eBay and just pop them there. I do have Korean Rarity Collection boxes for sale on Whatnot. If you sign up for Whatnot using the code, that would also give you $15 credit towards your first purchase. So you could get a box of this for $15 off. And if you hit exclamation point Whatnot, you should be able to see all the stuff to sign up. I do, yeah. Well, one is to have content, and then 2, I do sell. I'll take like the ulties and the collector's rares and stuff, and I'll sell those. The top ones I'll probably grade, and then maybe keep a couple, and then sell some. I also complete a lot of sets, so I might try to complete a set of this. Ooh, that would be a good one. Spellbinding Circle and Magical Cylinder would be really awesome too. Magical Cylinder is just still such a trolly card. I don't know if Amazon has Rarity Collection 4 yet. All right, Extra Secret, right after the Winged Dragon Raw. But I do have them from sale. You can see I have lots of cases and stuff. Just gotta sign up for Whatnot, get that $15 credit, be ready to roll. Fallen. as these stacks of cards are about to start being fallen. Some good Blue Eyes Tune. Blue Eyes Tune. That one's come up a couple times when I've asked these questions. Here's another quarter century. A local card shop, dude. Unfortunately, where I'm at, we don't really have one that does Yu-Gi-Oh, which really sucks. So I have to drive like an hour and a half. But I used to go way more frequently when I lived closer to Sage Manus in Fredericksburg. Forbidden Droplet. What's your local card shop, Jaden? 2, 3, 4. We have some Magic the Gathering shops around here. I'll go and pick some stuff up from there sometimes. Infinite Impermanence. They don't do Yu-Gi-Oh, so it's like, unless I'm trying to buy a new Magic set, I don't really go in there. Dream Wizard. Oh, that's actually a really cool card shop name. Tarot King Archfiend. See, Austin, that's what I'm talking about. That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut right there. You're hitting my soft spot for Dark Crisis. Vampire Lord is what I want. Karibo. Ghost Rare Karibo. Yeah, Mo's ears just perked up, man. He was like, they do that, I'll gift 1 million subs in Kraken Packs Twitch. Gotta hit him with that Ghost Rare Karibo. I know Mason would also love that. Mason, you and Mo are just the Karibo fiends. Nice. Yeah, see, there you go. There's the eyes. Baron D. Flair, another collector's rare. What a great hit. Love to see it. The Baron has entered the chat. Ooh, Ghost Rare Harpy Lady. I just graded a MRD first edition common that I found in like a binder, and it was like perfect condition. I was so surprised. Came back at 10. Feels good, man. Feels good. And I had an extra one because my master sets are what is the top priority. I try to get 3 of every card per set and then put it in a binder, the first 11 sets. So I actually had an extra one. It ended up being one that I could grade. Ooh, I know, Mason, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. Again, if you're having fun over here, be sure to subscribe. You'll be entered into a giveaway for a Jinzo, and at 1,000 subscribers, we are cracking this first edition Pharaoh Servant booster box from 2002, right at the end of 2002. Darkmaster Zord. That would be absolutely awesome. I like Shinado or Shinado, King of a Higher Place. That would be a really cool ghost rare that nobody would give a shit about except for me and you, Austin, but that'd be nice. It's like, man, you're naming all these cards that would be like not useful for anybody other than like all the Yugi boomers. But that's how we roll. I'm a Yugi boomer. If I was to pick cards from GX, I would probably do Elemental Hero Magma Neos would be an awesome ghost rare. Cyber End Dragon, Cyber Twin Dragon. Just get the whole set going. Why do first edition cards cost more than limited edition and unlimited edition cards? So first edition is actually an interesting thing because it only exists in the Korean OCG up until 2016. Japanese never had first edition, and English still have first edition to this day. Ooh, collector's rare Change of Heart. Look at that beautiful thing. Wow, awesome. But yeah, first edition, because it was a lot of times it was a smaller print run than unlimited. So you had your first edition back in the day, you'd have first edition for a little bit, and then we'd just print the crap out of unlimited. So the true, like, more rare version would be the one that's printed less. Today, that isn't always true. If they do unlimited, if they do unlimited print runs, but that's kind of why. Limited edition mostly is just like for promos that are mass printed. So like, oh, a Collector's 10 2015 is limited edition, but it doesn't really mean anything because any of those 10s had that promo. So not always true. You know, there's like limited edition jump promos. Some of the early ones that were limited edition are good, but it's limited edition doesn't always mean it's more expensive. Very nice extra secret there. Over to the next one. Last pack for the first 20 boxes. We got the Cramping Whale. All right, let's go ahead and see what these quarter century starlights are. But I need a second. I'll be back in 1 minute and we're gonna flip all of these quarter century starlights. Let's go. And then I'm cucking you. 1 second. Thank you.
Pull out some of you guys 2 stacks to go to the one with the other one with. Oh. Yeah, it switches. Yeah, you just pick a random to just go into the monitor. That's it. That's all we need to do. Yeah. All right.
See, I knew that was the perfect time to take a piss, because if I did that, no one would leave. Because you want to see these. And keep in mind, we're halfway through the box. See, that was my grand plan. I know. I'm not just a mindless zombie of pack opening madness as much as I want to be. Also, my cat was hitting me with the... And I was like, I gotta go check that out real quick. He just wanted food. What a surprise. Want a little midnight snack. It's like, can you eat plastic, dude? Actually, my cat licks plastic. Do any of you have cats that lick plastic? Loves it. I'm like, dude, chill with the plastic, man. Chill. All right, let's rip them. My body is ready. Let's get it, Ice Monkey. The Ice Monkey, this one's for you, boy. Let's go. Let's go, brother. Brother, sister, let's do it. Artemis, there we go. We got a sister in the house right there. Artemis, the quarter-century starlight. Cat bites any plastic. See, Austin knows. Silly gooses. Ooh, we got the cramping whale. Man. Oh, Lord. Oh, come on. We could have got an infinite impermanence. Ooh, all right. Come on. We can get change of heart or something crazy. Oh, tour guide from the underworld. 25th quarter-century starlight. Last two. Said red pill, blue pill. This time we're going blue pill. Gauntlet, what's up, baby? Boom, summoner limit right there. 25th anniversary, century, starlight goodness. Got one left. Oh, Baron de Fleur, 25th anniversary, quarter century, secret rare. Wow, let's go, dude. Let's go. Nice pulls there. Another round? We down? Y'all want to see some more boxes get open? The other half of the carton? Call them cartons in Korea, but it's the case. We up for it? We up for another 20 boxes? Let's go. It's time. Give me those trading card emojis. All right. Quarter centuries are there. The Krakening is Krakening, my friend. Dude, we had some slabs come back. Check this out, dude. Mason hit a whole set of Starlight Exodia pieces 10s. Absolutely wild, dude. It's time to duel. Let's go. All right. We've seen the giant distributor case here. This was 2 rows. Here's the next row. Ready? All right, let's get through it. Somebody math me real quick. How many, if there's 15 per box and we open 40 boxes, how many packs did we open in a night? How many packs we open in a night? 15 times 40. This is cheddar, dude. This is cheddar biscuits right here.
It's not as bad as some of the other cases. Because we have a ninja and we have a good combo.
Let's go, dudes. Folks!
But also, if you want to get technical about it, with
600 packs tonight. Ladies and gentlemen,
opening up to
600 packs.
Because before is where most percent are about.
This is where we're at. I got my mathematicians. Actually, mathematician ghost would be cool, wouldn't it? That'd be an interesting choice. We are on the hunt for the 1,000 subscriber mark. Again, we're breaking that Pharaoh servant on YouTube. As soon as we hit 1,000 subs, we are 946. I believe we can do it. This is the dark side of Kraken Packs. It's opening all the boxes. Did anyone else out there open a case of Ghosts from the Past at all?
It's worth noting that if you guys have like 2 minutes.
Because opening a Ghost from the Past case is ridiculous in how much trash there is. And give it to Austin. That's the easy way out. Just give it to him. Oh, come on, we can do this. What's the most packs you've ever opened in one sitting? Curious. Curious. Is 600 a high score? Would 600 be a high score for you folks? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Kraken crew of all ages. 1,500. What did you open? 40. Austin was like 1 LB Korean box. It's like, dang, dude, that must have been a party. Big party. I've opened an entire case of LOB. Korean, all the Korean original sets, because I completed those binders. What would that be? What would 40 times 40 be? 4,000? That's a lot of packs. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Mo did, yeah, what's 40 times 22? Yes, so those come in, those boxes, the Korean ones come in a case of 40, just like this. So you have 40 LOB box, 40 MFC, 40 metal rated. I opened one case of all of that. So let's do scary math and see how no life I am with this stuff. 880 packs. That's how much Mo opened? Or that's how much is in a 40 box carton? Was it? So 880 is 40 boxes of LOB Korean. Oh, that's what you opened. Okay, what's 40? 40 times 40 is what? Austin, you have to know this stuff off the top of your head, dude. How else will you teach your son all them good math skills that none of us have? He must succeed where we have failed. 1600. There we go. So 1600 times 11. Do 1600 times 11.
No.
Yeah, 1600 times 11. Wow. 17,600 packs is how many I had to open to complete my Korean binders. I'm gonna keep that in mind. You have to open, when people ask me I want to do that, you know, I'll be like, you have to open essentially 20,000 packs of cards to do that. That is a scary number. That is a scary number. Which means I spent a lot of money. It's in the name, Jane, it's in the name, right? I have to. A lot of this stuff is on the YouTube channel too. Now, keep in mind that was not one sitting. I can barely do this carton without my back killing me because I'm old. That. This is the whole second half of the case. Ghost Rare just went from PSA 10 to PSA 9. We're doing it, folks. Imagine how nice this would look in a binder, the whole set complete. It is therapeutic. It's enjoyable to be able to share it with other people that find that enjoyment in it too. This is all I ever wanted to do as a kid. Just be able to open this many packs. Like, wild. Living the dream. The Kraken dream. All right, let's go ahead and get that over there. Make all these rows. Some Japanese lo-fi music coming on there. It's one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh themes right there. All right, the whole carton is staged. Just kidding. 5 more boxes. We have so many packs to get through. It's ridiculous. I dig it though. I dig it. It's probably take another hour. Do you all have another hour in you to hang out with me? Opening Rarity Collection 4. The hunt for the holographics. Quarter Century Starlights, which means we got 20 more Quarter Century Starlights to flip over. Ice says, Bati is ready. Let's go. It's time. All right, we're ready. What do you remember as a kid playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Kraken? I remember going to my LGS and seeing older kids, this is like adults, that had binders full of multiple play sets of like first edition Blue Eyes and Metal Raiders stuff. It was like their trade binders. Like imagine trade binders now, but imagine it just filled to the brim with Metal Raiders and tournament pack cards and LOB. I remember seeing that as a kid being like, that is so awesome. I want to have a binder like that one day. We're talking about binders that I'm sure most of those aren't even in like great condition anymore. They're either sold or traded or graded or whatever. Probably most of those people didn't even keep their collections. It was just like a passing phase for them. But we're talking about, that would be like $1 million. Because these are all first edition, like pack fresh stuff at the time, you know, in today's money. So just interesting to think about. I remember getting Yada locked super hard. I remember eating a lot of Little Caesars pizza at those tournaments. I remember buying Starter Deck Pegasus and Starter Deck Joey at CVS, first edition. And I remember asking the clerk at the CVS if I could keep the box, like the big display box. And I went home and I had like a Still had, like, even though I was a bigger kid, I still had some of my, like, littler toys. And I remember I had one of those Playhouse, Funhouse, whatever. It was like a table, but it was kind of colorful. And I remember putting the display box with the empty deck boxes up there. I remember having the empty booster boxes, too, and putting stuff in there. I think I had an OCG booster box, and I'm trying to remember it. I think it was, like... It might have been Struggle... No, it was Metal Raiders, I think. I remember having, like, the empty box and stuff. So it's funny how, like, everything's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, in a way. I wanted my own card shop as a kid. I kind of have a virtual one now, so interesting. Dude, they're not breadsticks. They're crazy bread, Austin. Come on. I can keep going. Do you still have it to this day? Oh, the empty display boxes? I have a lot of empty display boxes to this day. Childhood collection. Ooh, Triple Tactics. Very nice. Some of my childhood collection that I still have sits right in front of me. Dude, the crazy bread is freaking ridiculously good. It has no right to be. This is my childhood Blastoise, and this is my childhood Lugia. Isn't that cool? This I was surprised got a 9. I'll take it. Not gonna complain. Yep. I have my father's deck. Because he loved whooping my ass in Pokemon cards. So I have his deck still. Somehow, after all these years, I still have that sealed. So it's like one of my most cherished possessions. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like Little Caesar's almost like a little meme. The homie is here to help sort through this stuff. I don't even know if you can show them, like, a stack, how many cards this is.
Put it in a 1K maybe.
It's more than a 1K.
Yeah, it's probably like 2.
Yeah, like, here, hold them like bricks. This is what we're looking at so far, folks.
I get nervous holding them like this.
Oh, yeah. Crack crew. This is all...
another one of those.
Yep. A whole nother one of them. What else do I remember from my childhood with Yugioh? And you can feel free to throw in some of your memories too. Oh, I remember Labyrinth of Nightmare packs. Only Labyrinth of Nightmare for some reason. Oh, Forbidden Droplet Collector's Rare. Buying those from 7-Elevens. Occasionally I'll still see Labyrinth of Nightmare First Edition packs that have 7-Eleven stickers on them. I don't know why. Oh. Is that another Nibiru? I don't know. We're gonna put all the Starlets face down, right? And save these all to the very end. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna rip 20 right off the cusp. Just one into the next, into the next. Yeah, I remember getting those. Oh, this was interesting. When I used to work at Party City, almost like a decade ago, we helped move the store to a new location, and when we moved all the cash registers, there was a bunch of Pharaohs. There was like, not a bunch, but there was like some Pharaoh Servant and Labyrinth of Nightmare packs that had slid down in there. Well, that was crazy because I was just like working the shit. This was way before Kraken Packs. And that was awesome. There wasn't anything in them. I remember we all like opened them. And there was I think a fossil, unlimited fossil pack down there too, which was cool. It makes you wonder how many of those things are still out there, stuck in between a shelf somewhere. I remember going to Walmart's and getting... Burn, where are you at, buddy? Burn, where are you at? Burn, are you up? Yep. Zadie Brady. I don't know if folks realize what just happened, but I'm gonna put it face down. We're putting it in the sleeve. We're gonna add it in with the Starlights. We'll look at it at the end. That one we need to get a top loader immediately. You have a top loader over there? Wow. I think Burn fell asleep. Folks, that was the that's the Ghost Rare. Again, it's the 2020. It's like this new Ghost Rare hybrid thing. Y'all are gonna kill me. But we're gonna save it to the end, okay? We hit it. I remember looking at this Yu-Gi-Oh cover on a candy bar. It was what? There was a Yu-Gi-Oh candy bar? Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. Cover of candy. I remember cutting only the monsters behind Yugi and pretending I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Wow, that's an awesome memory. Nibiru has been pulled. Nibiru in the chat. We got another Dingus. I remember, oh, there was Yu-Gi-Oh cereal. I remember cutting, I did something with that. I don't know if I cut it out, or maybe I just kept the box. I remember doing, with Star Wars Episode 1, I remember cutting out Anakin and Darth Maul and stuff and putting them on my window as like a little sticker thing. Yeah, dude, I used to do that. I had a Yu-Gi-Oh skateboard, actually. You know how Walmart will have like skateboards with popular things on it? I had one of those. My best friend had a Yugi blanket. I think he still has it too, like a blanket with Yugi on it. You could get them at like the store. It's like a blue one. Cyber Angel.
Do you have a stack of pots or something? No way they're that rare.
They're just all mixed in.
Heck, yes, come.
I maybe hit like 5, dude. I've hit like 4 secrets. Yeah, the pot of prosperity is a short print in this set for sure. Pot of greed. I have it. I have the actual pot of greed. There's a video I have of it on YouTube too. I take it to conventions and stuff. We like do like little raffles and games and stuff with it. Yep, I have that. That was a gift from my homie Seamus, which was a really awesome gift. I use it all the time for stuff. We did a podcast, me, Ruxin, and Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm like drinking out of it with coffee in it. Might have been a little rum or something in there too. I don't know. We'll see. It's awesome, dude. I love that pot mug. 10 out of 10 would recommend. There's only like so many of them too. It was like a limited thing or something. I don't know. It was really cool. It was a really cool Christmas gift. It took forever to come in too. There's our extra secret. The pot of podcasts. Yeah, you're right. It was originally gonna be like coffee and cards kind of thing, but then Ruxin doesn't drink coffee, Lewis doesn't drink coffee. Like, no, I was the only person that drank coffee. Chat, am I the only person here that drinks coffee? Jeez. Made me feel like an alien. All right, another quarter century. I think that was a fusion monster. I'm curious what that would be. I don't even know if there is a fusion monster in the set. Look, fusion in. How often do I stream? A couple times a week. I stream like, I think 4 nights on Whatnot, and then I'm trying to do at least 3 streams or 2 or 3 streams a week on YouTube/Twitch. Right now we're on both. We're on Twitch and YouTube. Why you ask, my friend? Ooh, oh, what? Oh, it's extra secret. Darth, dude, you missed some spicy stuff. In the first half of the case, we pulled the Nibiru quarter century. Dude, I annihilated some coffee. There we are, brother. Boom. And I've been putting them face down. So these are all the quarter centuries, and there is a ghost rare right there in the front. The new holographic rare is in the front, but we're gonna look at them as soon as I finish this round of packs. I appreciate it, Z Baker. I'm glad I'm putting out some cool content for you folks. Whatnot, go ahead and do exclamation point Whatnot. It is a live auction website. So imagine eBay and Twitch had a baby. So I'm like on there and you get to watch people, like even if you're not buying it, like you get to watch people buy packs and I'll crack packs with them, which is really fun because then it's like we're both in it together instead of you just watching me crack my packs. If you sign up, you do get $15 just for a sign up bonus. And I think I get like 5 or something. So it's a win-win. But yeah. Come hang out on there a lot if you want to watch some cool stuff. It gets crazy. We get like degenerates sometimes on there. People, it gets wild. Like, we had somebody come in and buy a Labyrinth of Nightmare 36 count box. Got crazy. We were opening that. We opened first edition Magician Force packs the other night. That was crazy too. Anniversary packs, 10th anniversary. It's a really fun website. Another quarter century, dude. What? We got to get the Ash Blossom. The Ash Blossom is big, big money. And then again, we have the Ghost Rare sitting there, so we're gonna find out what it is. popped that. Let's go, dude. Ooh, Harpy's Feather, Storm, Collector's Rare. Z Baker, do you like TCG stuff? Are you interested in OCG? Or you just like Yu-Gi-Oh cards? In general, like me. Again, I was big TCG for 15 years. I was like, if I can't read it, I don't want it. Changed a lot over the years. I know the Lightning Storm is awesome. Dude, like tricks, like so many of these cards are great. It's like this is the 18th, or no, I'm sorry, the 22nd box of this were open. So now it's like we're really looking for those big chase cards. We did pull the quarter century Nibiru, 25th quarter century Starlight. And there's one per box. So we've got 18 more boxes here. I'm gonna put them all off to the side and then we're just gonna flip them, just see what we got. We did hit the Ghost Rare too. The new holographic rares that they have in the OCG. Sitting face down, it's either Ash Blossom or Nibiru, so fingers crossed, it's gonna be crazy. There's our Collector's Rare. Again, every box has 3 Collector's Rares. Awesomes, yeah, Z Baker, I actually have a small Spanish collection that I've been building. I'm thinking about maybe selling it just because I feel like there's people that might enjoy it more than me, and I'm always trying to get stuff like that to a good home where it's actually really enjoyed. But I do have some like original LOB, like first edition stuff like that. I think the Spanish cards are really cool. I like all the languages. It used to just be like, I just want English. Now it's, I want it all. Just love Yu-Gi-Oh. Darth, absolutely. Gotta do it, dude. Gotta do it. Where are you buying them from? Baron DeFlare, Forbidden Droplet, Secret Rare. Very nice. One, two. Ooh, Herald of the Light, Collector's Rare. Nice hit. I prefer the old school stuff. Never watched GX or anything like that. Yeah, like I didn't really watch. I was into Yu-Gi-Oh originally through the movie, the first movie, and then I tapered off, and then I came back and watched some GX, and I tapered off, and then I came back and I wanted to play, and I got my ass whipped by Stardust Dragon. I was like, fuck this game. And then I kind of came back later than that, and I've been into it now for maybe like 8 or 9 years consistently. Kupang, interesting. Yeah, there's a couple different ones. There's I forget the one that's. Let's see if I can find it real quick. G Market, I think, is another one that people buy from that I've had a good amount of success buying from G Market. Kupang, let me look at that one. I'll look at that one later. There's a lot of these just like small Korean websites that you can kind of get from. Oh, dude, yeah, dude, I remember Let It Rip. I was, dude, Austin, we were just talking about this. A-Reed here in the chat. Him and his son went from Beyblade to Bakugan to Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, the original Beyblades, the metal heavy ones. Oh my god, we got so hurt with those. People were losing eyes and stuff. Like, there's a reason they changed to the flimsy ones. And it wasn't just because it was cheaper to make. Oh, what, Baker? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, my dude. Ooh, I got my Angry Cat in the morning. Extra secret rare. Like, give me some extra secret food, Jeremy. That's what I want. I want the good food. Bakugan Battle Brawlers. G Market is a huge one. Yeah, that's a big one. It's it's owned by eBay too. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, G Market, I've ordered my fair share of stuff from there. The only thing I don't like is that they invoice you afterwards for the shipping, which is kind of annoying because you expect to pay blank and then they're like, yo, you owe us like $60 more. On to the Peter Plants. There's also, I assume there's a Korean Macari. Japanese Macari is actually a really great place to buy cards too. He kind of becomes like not such of a bad guy in the end, Pegasus. Did you ever go back and watch the rest of original Duel Monsters? We got another quarter century Starlight right here. Again, I'm gonna put that face down and we're gonna look at all of them when we finish this opening. We're just gonna, that's so much, that would just be really cool. Just like, boom, 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 one after another. I use a proxy. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Very cool. Yeah, I was asking around to see if they could find any more of those expansion pack volume. The 2 people I asked were like, nah, I don't see anything. And then one person's like, I'm gonna ask some collectors over here, see if we can find any. Because Darth Minecraft in here, folks, look up expansion pack. Volume 1 is a Korean exclusive set. It's really, really spicy. trying to figure out a way to break it on the channel. If you want to see a really cool set, go look that up. Maybe that'd be something somebody in chat is interested in opening, and we open it on the channel. Oh man, yeah. See, Battle City was like my favorite as a kid because the first season they were kind of locked to the island, you know, and then Battle City opened it up. The only thing that's jarring is, I believe there was like a writer's strike or something, so they had to kind of make filler episodes in between. And halfway through Battle City, they start like a completely different story arc into a virtual world, and then they come back. So it's kind of jarring, and I like the virtual world stuff, but yeah, it's weird. And then I think there's 2 more filler stories, or not filler, but they just weren't in the manga. And then it wraps up with Bakura is actually the main villain of the whole thing. Even though as many times as they throw that Millennium Necklace, it always comes back. Damn Millennium Necklace. I guess it's like, it's a soul-bound item. Can't get rid of it. Triple Tactics. What was everybody's favorite season of the original Duel Monsters? Because, like, I feel like Battle City was my favorite if you take out the virtual world stuff. But it's kind of hard to beat the classics, right? Like, season 1 is still really nice. Absolutely, dude. I want to get that box broken for you. It'll be really cool content. And I got to open one every box anyway, so, you know, fingers crossed reprint at some point. But, you know, I'd rather not hold our breaths and just get it ripped and have fun, right? It'd be an awesome set to open. Like, I already opened 2. I have like 3 more of those expansion packs somewhere, the volume 2s, which are really cool. They're a very cool set. I think there's a Toon Dark Magician Girl secret in there or something. I pulled the Valkyria. Ooh, Pot of Prosperity, secret rare. I read it as Waking the Demons, like the Bullet for My Valentine song. Yeah, Waking the Dragons is a cool one. The Seal of Orichalcos. And we always make fun of that music. They're like, oh, Seal of Orichalcos. Oh, Collector's Rare Ash Blossom has been pulled. Nice hit. Bang, right there. We'll figure it out, Minecraft. We'll figure it out. I believe. Dark Minecraft. Have you gotten into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Advent calendars? Yeah, they're weird. They're kind of silly. Like, oh, in a sphere mode, Collector's Rare. See, and that's what's funny, Baker, right? Those Advent calendars came out every year, and people were like, this is like a novelty thing. Like, I don't really give a shit about this. And then last year, instead of doing that, they released Magnificent Mavens, and people like freaked out because it was a short print run, and like nobody had any expectations for the boxes. And then all of a sudden, it was like crazy and just skyrocketed in price. Or, oh, all of the cards? Yeah, that would be cool, Blue. I remember, like, for the longest time, the only Seal of Orichalcos you could get was the Judge promo. All right, we got another 25th Starlight. We're gonna go ahead and sleeve it, put it down, rip through all of them at the end. Yeah, I think they're cool. They're just kind of novelty, though, you know? It's not like, oh, this is like the most hype set of the year or whatever. They are cool. I liked all the different, like, little sweater Greebos and stuff. It was neat. Ooh, Forbidden Droplet secret. Toss these over to you. Oh my god. Got the pile of the pyramids over here. Compulsory evacuation device. Let's see what we can get. Ooh! Very nice hit. Right here, Infinite Impermanence. See, called it. I knew it. I knew it. Collector's Rare, Infinite Impermanence. We take this, folks. We take this. Any frogs in this set? So Rarity Collection 3, Cheese, had Swap Frog in it. And then I think Rarity Collection 2 had Treeborn Frog. 20 AP had Treeborn Frog. This one, unfortunately, doesn't have frogs, which sucks because I love frogs. A Substitute in here would be fucking awesome. That would be so good right now, like a Collector's Rare Substitute. That would be so broken. Frogs are one of the best archetypes. What were they thinking? Yeah, I think that was the first Advent calendar, which was the one with the snowman. Summoner limit. So when you were a kid, what was your favorite out of Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, and Dark Magician? None of the above. It was Dark Magician of Chaos was #1 since day one. That was that and Blackluster Soldier. If I had to though, feel like Dark Magician was my boy. I remember drawing Dark Magician a bunch instead of Broken Neck, Blue Eyes, the like the LOB ones like looking at you like this. There are in this set, cheese, 1 guaranteed quarter century Starlight, the new rarity per box. These are a bunch of boxes broken down. We're opening 40 total. We're past the halfway point. And there is a ghost rare, the new holographic ghost rares in the OCG, Nibiru or Ash Blossom. We've pulled one, but it's face down, so I'm not sure what it is yet. Collector's rare. There it is. What was yours, Baker? If I had to choose 1 out of 3, I would go Dark Magician. I feel like Red Eyes is really, they're just all really cool cards. Very iconic. It's just, you know, sometimes the stars align when you make, you know, make something up. And Kazuki Takahashi, it really worked out for him. You know, his Yu-Gi-Oh became something so far beyond what he expected it to be. Because, you know, I know some of us know this, but the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga, they didn't even play Duel Monsters. They just, he was the king of games. They would just bet on different games. And it was really dark. It was like a really dark manga. And then one time they played Magic the Gathering, pretty much, but it was called Duel Monsters. And people wrote in the Shonen Jump saying, where do we buy the cards? And they were like, what cards? We don't have any cards. And they were like, oh, we want to buy the cards that are in the manga, this issue of the manga. And Shonen Jump was like, hey, yo, should probably print some of these. And then they hired Bandai, eventually it became Konami, and the rest is history. I see that, Minecraft. For the longest time, I thought Red Eyes was holding a rock. Is he like eating it? What's going on with that? This is Fire Blast. It looks like a big boulder. Yes, the ultimate is absolutely. See, the best is best of both worlds. Dragon Master Knight, where you have Blackluster Soldier on the Blue Eyes ultimate. That's the cool. I thought 5-headed God Dragon was always a really cool card too. Yeah, Red Eyes is sick. I remember, this is another memory. I remember back in the day, Amoeba back in the day, someone traded a first edition, this is on the playground, someone traded a first edition Charizard for an unlimited starter deck Kaiba. And everyone was like, yeah, Pokemon sucks, Yu-Gi-Oh all the way. Why would you trade that for the first edition Charizard? As we know now, that was a big fuck up. Congrats, you fucked up. But honestly, with kids, probably both those cards got put in a washing machine and that was it. 5 God Dragon needs support. There is one support card, I think, for him, and it's Dragon of Flames or Dragonfire, something like that. It was a Millennium Pack, and it was like a quick way to summon out 5-head God Dragon, 5 God Dragon, whatever. It was in the Millennium Pack, which was 2016, I think. I saw it recently. I was going through all my old stuff. Again, we've got a massive collection here, and we've been trying to get through all of it. So there'll be a lot of old school binder deep dives, stuff like that on the YouTube channel, which again, at 1,000 subs, we're getting close. I'll be opening this first edition Pharaoh Servant Booster Box 2002, as well as giving away a Jinzo. So if you want to be there for that, well, we got to hit 1,000 subscribers, and then, yeah, all you got to do is subscribe and comment. And when the time comes, you'll be entered to that giveaway. Also giving away a Legendary Collection, the new 25th Legendary Collection box. We'll be giving away one of those on the channel this month, too. Just subscribe and comment on anything. That's what's going on. Dude, have you opened the Korean Millennium Pack? Dude, yes, those are awesome. I didn't even know that was a thing. I just was like, oh, there's the Millennium Pack. And then, like, a year later, I realized, oh, my God, there's, like, all these specialty things in it that I had no idea was even a thing. He was a ritual in the anime. Oh, interesting. What, 5-head God Dragon was a ritual? Or Dragon Master? Infinite Impermanence. Because they used the 5-head God Dragon in the first virtual world, like the little mini arc. Baron de Fleur, Secret. It's a nice hit right there. Yes, that was also really, yeah, of course, Card of Demise. Card of Demise is in Rarity Collection 3. That was definitely a good hit. 5 God Dragon. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. It was a ritual. They changed things so much. The anime was like so inconsistent with the releases. I did, but I was too stupid to understand how it worked as a kid because I was like, this doesn't play like actual Yu-Gi-Oh! But Forbidden Memories has a huge, huge following. People love that game. I know there's a fan-made second version of it too. Pot of Desires, extra secret rare. Beautiful, beautiful hit. What was everyone's favorite Yu-Gi-Oh game? It could be Duel Links, or it could be Dark Destined Stories. Like, no one's gonna pick that one. That was kind of a weird game. Dark Duelist Stories. But a lot of the Game Boy Advance games people are very nostalgic about. I'll let you know mine, my favorite one. But I want to hear everybody else's favorite ones. The anime was weird since it was mostly going off the manga, which was also before the actual card game. True. True. Ooh, we got another Quarter Century Starlight. Yeah, so I think a lot of things got kind of mixed up in translation or practicality. Like when they were like, all right, let's make this into a card. And there's a lot of cards that are like, we can't make this. It would be so freaking broken. Because I remember always being a little bit, that was a little jarring as a kid, because you would see something on the TV show and you go get the card and it did like nothing similar. Or it wasn't anywhere near as good. Triple Tactics. Sacred cards, that was a good one. That was challenging. That was a challenging one. I have 2 Yu-Gi-Oh games. I have Sacred Cards sealed. You can see it on the Kraken Packs Discord. And I have World Championship 2006 complete in box. Tour Guide to the Underworld, extra secret. Duel Links is cool. It got you back into Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Duel Links is cool. It's like a variation of the game. It's not really like a one-to-one, right? And so, and I know we made speed duels to kind of counteract that, but it's weird. It feels weird. It kind of feels bad to only have 3 monster zones, but I mean, the format is so fast that it makes sense. Dragon Revival Ritual. That was the ritual card for 5 God Dragon. Gotcha. Forbidden Droplet. Very nice. Let me move some trash out of the way. We get started on the next box. What were some other ones? So I'll let you guys let me know a couple other Yu-Gi-Oh games that are your favorite. I'll let you know which one was mine. Still play it all the time to this day. It still holds up. There was a bunch. There was Stairway to the Destined Duel. There was Worldwide Edition. Yeah, Dark Duelist Stories we talked about for the Game Boy Color. World Championship 2004, 2006, 2005. Sacred Cards. There was another one. There was one that was like a Reshif of Destruction. That was another one. And I remember getting all those. Should have kept them sealed. Just kidding. They're video games. I wanted to play them. Reshif is a good one. Legacy of the Duelist. That was the other one I was trying to think of. Yeah, Legacy of the Duelist. I got a lot of people back into it too. Playing on the PS3. And it was cool because like that one took you back through all the anime story arcs too, which was awesome. Charmer, Collector's Rare, and Ancient Fairy Dragons, Secret Rare. My all-time favorite, and I still to this day think it's absolutely the best Yu-Gi-Oh game, because not only did it have all the booster packs, it had the Japanese and English booster packs released at that time. World Championship 2006. The only thing, in my opinion, it lacks is the ability to have any kind of story mode. But it's like, it was the most authentic duel simulator that you could have at that time. And being able to make your own decks and play against your own decks at the end game was really great too. And you could play like a clone against yourself. And there was always like little battle challenges and stuff. Oh, sorry. There you go. I should be closer now. But yeah, World Championship 2006 is definitely my favorite one. You can hear me better now? Compulsory evacuation device. Am I better now? I think it's because I moved my mic away. It's a Pot of Prosperity, one of them. We're good. Yeah, so I was gonna say 2006 World Championship is definitely my favorite. It is the best at the time. It was the best simulator, like period. And it had every booster pack at in the game and in the OCG released up until that point, and it was called that. One thing I hate with Master Duels is like, and I get why they do it, but it's like, just let me buy a pack of Battle of Chaos. Like, don't make me open all these different archetype packs, redeem gems, blah, blah. Like, you can still do the gem redeeming thing. I just would like it if I could just be like, I want to buy a pack of MRD in Master Duel. You know, just like, let me do that. That's not, I don't know why it's so hard for Yu-Gi-Oh to do. Because like a lot of stuff is like, is this card in this set or whatever? Then I have to go in there and do all this other shit. Yeah, that's kind of where I am with that. And also, they should put free pack. They should do a free pack card code for Master Duel, like every other pack in real life, just like Pokemon does. I think you can have custom ban lists, not a legacy format necessarily. Although I know they've added some updates, so maybe someone could pop in. But I think it's more like you can add a custom ban list and free play now, which is nice. I don't think there's like a, they don't have like Time Wizard format, which is like Konami's official title for Scapegoat, or Goat format, I think. They should totally do that. I don't know why they don't have that though. Baron D. Flair. And a pot of extravagance, as we are almost 3/4 through this case of 40 booster boxes of Rarity Collection. I don't know if we've hit the quarter century in here. We got a Maxi and a Pot of Desires. And also, another thing is in the Kraken Packs Discord, you can share your friend code for Master Duel and we can all play together at some point. Dimensional Shifter. Wow, collector's rare. Very nice. Couple more Eldridge. Lightning Storm is always a great hit. Again, Lightning Storm reminds me a lot of Regeki. Blue Dragon said, funny thing is, when the 5-God dragon was ritual summoned successfully, it destroyed all of your opponent's cards but couldn't attack on the turn. Oh, yeah, so they didn't even make it an effect monster in the actual game. That's interesting. Another quarter century Starlight. Yeah, it kind of is, right, folks? Master Duel is kind of. I mean, there's still definitely a skill cap. It's not. What do you guys think? Is Master Duel pay to win? Because I mean, you could pay to get all the best cards, but if you don't know how to use them, like, I would say it's pay to get ahead of a decent amount, maybe. What do you folks think? There's an element in there. It's not as bad as some online card games I've played. Because you still have to understand the complexities of your deck. Just buying the best deck is not gonna like let you get there. You don't know the moves to make and stuff. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, it gives you enough gems. Okay, in my experience, Master Duel gives you enough gems to build one. If you know exactly what deck you want to run, and you're like, this is gonna be really good, you get enough gems just doing the shit, like the dailies and stuff, to build that deck. But the second you want to get another deck, it's time to get the credit card. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Blue Dragon's kind of echoing what I'm feeling about that. As a new, it's almost a lot of times just better to make a new account if you need to make a deck. Like if you fucked up on your deck. Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna get the credit card out. Is there a Jinzo in this set? Is that what you said, Jinza? It's the Lady Jinzo. It'd be cool if they made Dragon Revival Ritual another way to summon 5-headed God Dragon and give them that anime effect. I think they should just do a whole set for us Yugi Boomers and just do nothing but like the anime effects for cards. Maybe they could even make it look like it. Apparently, like, there was an interview where they asked why do the cards look different than they do in the anime, and apparently if you make something look one-to-one, like how a physical product looks like, it's considered advertising. And to have a cartoon that's technically an advertisement is substantially more expensive than having a normal cartoon, so they just made them look different. So I always thought that was a weird factoid. Lady Jinza. They should have a Jinza. Where are the Jinzas at? Yeah, I would, honestly, Baker, I would give Master Duel a try. Like, you know, mess around with it. It is more fast-paced than Link Duels, but I think if you have some friends or a community to play with, like, it can be fun. I don't know, is there matchmaking for, like, is there automated matchmaking for, like, legacy or custom ban lists and stuff? Again, I haven't logged in quite some time. I'm not sure. True, that's the other thing, right? Because, like, there's inconsistencies between the different dubs of the thing, like Crunch was talking about, from the anime to the manga to the actual card game itself, and then in there would be, like, also the different dubs. Deck building in Master Duel is far more player friendly as well, far less money needed. There you go. Yeah, I found it. You can make decks, and then as you get gems, fill in the deck. So like, you have your main deck that you built, and then you know you want to be working towards this other deck. You can fill it out, and then as you're getting gems, you can start pile that in, or whatever they call it. You can start piling that in and build the deck. And it's like, I felt like that was a nice kind of like little progression because I could see what I want to build. and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the deck building system in Master Duel a lot. Yugioh Stratos in the manga versus the real game is a night and day difference. There you go. Then again in the English dub was a nightmare. True. All the extra added 4Kids isms, but they did invent the Shadow Realm, which was very. To this day, that's still like one of the first things people think about when they hear you. Like there'll be people not even talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, and they'll reference the Shadow Realm. It's like a meme pop culture reference at this point. In the manga, all it did was half its attack to attack directly. There you go for Stratos. They did have oh yeah, and there is like a story mode kind of. Another thing, Baker, is in Master Duel you can play like against different archetypes in the story mode to like earn gems and kind of figure out how the game works. I did like that because it would be like, okay, you're gonna play against a bunch of elemental heroes or like the monarchs or whatever, and it's kind of the first official time they've really gone into the lore of the cards too, which I also liked, because there's always been kind of clearly lore with like the flavor text for things, but they talk about the monarch archetype and like why it is what it is. And that's one thing I always felt like lacked in Yu-Gi-Oh compared to like Pokemon or Magic, was like the lore side of things. Because you could speculate and there was like hints, but there was never like official, like this is what's going on with like light sworn monsters. But in Master Duel they go into that, and I think that was cool. That was a nice touch. Ultimate Prominence. I was thinking about the comparisons between OCG and TCG, and OCG is just so dang good. Even the business strategy is better. Cheaper booster boxes, and you basically pull all your box's value in single cards, sometimes more. Yes, so it's like, it's incentive to break a box, and a lot of times it's like, buy the singles is such a really important thing, I think, in TCG if you need to build decks, because it's just so expensive, to buy booster boxes and crack them. But in OCG, Japanese is more expensive, but especially in the Korean ones, it's like the boxes are really affordable, so you can just have the fun experience of opening packs and boxes and still get the cards you need, which is nice. I think that is a huge perk. You're right, Darth. The OCG gets valuable books each year that tell the card's lore, and you got to find the translations. Oh, okay, there you go, Crunch. Again, filling in the blanks. We don't have that here. Isn't that silly? I feel like that's something that should be at the forefront of the TCG. And I know they've added some stuff here and there in the last couple of years, but yeah. Japan. You mind giving me $5 worth of bulk OTS? Been 5 years of me trying to get Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but broke to get some. I get the bulk part. Oh, I'm reading as OTS. 5 years of me trying to get Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but too broke to get some. Dude, if you send me like the $5 just to put it in a shipping thing, I'll definitely send you a bunch of cool bulk. Yeah, hit me up on Discord. It's the Discord link is somewhere around here if someone wants to post it. Just pay for the shipping there, and I'll throw you a bunch of cool OCG bulk. I don't mind. Maybe like 100 cards or something cool. Yep. You ever open any Digimon packs? I have. Digimon was cool when I was a kid, and I know they recently reprinted some of the original ones, but I also know they have like a completely different card game stuff too now. Ooh, we got another Artemis. It is a collector's rare, very pretty card. We are about 3/4 way through the case now. There it is. There's Discord. Yep, I don't mind. Send me a shipping label or $5 for a shipping label. I'll fill it $5 worth of. Well, I'll maybe toss you some cool stuff. There's a lot of really cool Korean ones that are cheap, but they're really pretty. No problem. I like the new card game. Oh, yeah. Actually, a lot of people really like the new Digimon. What do you like about it? How does it kind of operate? Is it similar to Yu-Gi-Oh? Is it similar to Magic? Oh, you're okay, Trix. So like OTS is like a type of Yu-Gi-Oh pack. So I thought like you were talking about OTS packs. I was like, this dude wants OTS packs. I want some OTS packs too. They're expensive. 1, 2, 3, Forbidden Droplet. Let's go. 1, 2, evenly matched. Oh, extra secret lava golem. Yeah, Digimon is still around. It had like a resurgence and like a rebirth. It was kind of like how Dragon Ball Super had like a thing, and it's like a new CCG. Heck yeah, Trix, what deck are you rocking? I'm sorry if you answered that earlier. I was asking if I didn't see it. Oh, old trap tricks. Okay, and that's what's in the name. Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, Nibiru, Ancient Fairy Dragon. What's your favorite era of Yu-Gi-Oh tricks? What's your favorite era? Summoner limit, time thief redo, collector's rare. Like Zexal or like original, or maybe you don't have 5Ds. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, if you bought 3 trap tricks structure decks and just like mixed it up. I don't have any bulk from that stuff, but that would be a good example of just like the structure deck's like $8 now. Crunch, somewhere around there. Yes, dude, Crow with the Black Wings is OP. There we go. You got the trap tricks. I remember the Monarch structure decks used to go super hard. Like, it was crazy how competitive they were at the time. I think they shut down pendulums, kind of, so it was like, you could do some cool stuff. There you go, dude. $12. Getting there. 1, 2. Baron Flare. All right, we got another quarter century Starlight. Again, just sleeve it up, and we'll flip them all. We'll flip them all at the end. Nice, and then you'll have the pimped out trap tricks. There you go, dude. Cyber Angel. Black Wings Inferno, some of the easiest or earliest archetypes to come straight from the anime and be meta. Huh. So they bypass, oh wait, straight from the anime and be meta. Okay, gotcha. True. Have you played the new One Piece game, Blue Dragon? Ooh, I don't know if you folks saw what that was. Wow. Wow. All right, quarter century face down. Yeah. It was a second Nibiru. What? Wow, dude, a second quarter century Nibiru. Does, dude, let's go. Oh, in a collector's rare forbidden droplet. I spoiled that one. Spoiled the Nibiru, but it wanted to be known. It wanted to be known. Charmer. Herald of the Light. Fairy Tale Luna. Yeah, there's 2 sets out, right, with One Piece. I know Mo's all about that. I think a 3rd set is about to come out too. Yeah, that was crazy pull. Triple Tactic Talents. Dude, every pack in here is good stuff. It's just Rarity Collection 4 is just crazy, dude. It's just crazy. We've got Compulsory. Evacuation Device. Ancient Fairy Dragon. Super nice. It's expensive, dude. Yeah, it's expensive. Chaos Space. It's time. Artemis. Cyber Angel. Ooh, we got the Pot of Prosperities. Very nice pull. Wait. Okay, go. What's up, Trix? 1, 2, Artemis. All the female quarter century secrets are expensive, whether they're good or not. Yeah, Sid was looking that up yesterday.
The win's like $300.
Yeah, the win is like $300 on eBay. Yo, Trix, let's go! Christmas money. Hell yeah. That's the certified waifu tax there, Crunch. Yes, Trix, let's go. Forbidden Droplet. We are 1/4 of the box of the case remaining. A TCG player, right? Yeah. Yeah, probably TCG player would be the best deal. You have a shared mana bar. Your life points are basically security cards, and you can hatch Digimon. That's so weird. That makes me ask more questions. You're right. It is hard to explain. Hatch Digimon. How do you hatch them? With the mana bar? Oh, we got the collector's rare Ash Blossom. Another nice pull. Trick's about to roll up into the local game shop. Start whooping butt. Some trap tricks. Let's go. Dark Law, Magician Saviors. Ultimate. I feel like this is my mana bar right here. All these packs at the top, kind of seeing where we're at. So 38 bucks, including tax and shipping for all three. Is that the best price that we can find, Kraken Crew? Or is there cheaper somewhere else? Maybe Amazon? I don't remember the anime a lot from Digimon, I'll be honest. When I was a kid, it was like a really quick fad and then it went away. Because everyone just kind of went back to Pokemon. I remember getting the starter decks and the some of the packs though. Fairy Tail Luna, Egyptian God Slime, super nice hit. One, two, we got Called by the Grave. It's a DCR card there. But Digimon evolve or like transform, right? Like Pokemon. Always prefer Digimon over Pokemon. Interesting, interesting. I just feel like, I think the Pokemon games are what did it for me. I don't really remember any Digimon games. That was why I got so into Pokemon, was the video games, and you know, they even have Pikachu and Smash Brothers and stuff. I feel like maybe I missed out on the cool Digimon stuff. I think Mo likes some Digimon, don't you, Mo? Pot of Extravagance, or Prosperity, Extra Secret, very nice. We take those. Infinite Impermanence into the Crampy Whale. Aw, Crampy Whale. Amazon is 41, but comes faster. That's what she said. Maybe that's what we want to go for. Eldred's the Golden Lord, alt. Digimon Frontiers is the jam. Debatably the best intro song of any kid's show ever. It was on WB, wasn't it? And there was like the Sonic TV show too. Oh, Feck Bailey Collector's Rare. Whew. Another quarter century secret. Ash Blossom and a Blue Eyes. Let's go ahead and drop this over here. Sleeve it up. Yeah, Sonic X. Oh my god, dude, I can hear like the pop pump music playing in my head already. Everyone, come on. And now my brain is going straight to Sonic Adventure Battle 2. Chow's and Pop Punk. All right, Brandon, I'm sure you're tired, buddy. You worked hard today. Let's go, folks. Yeah, Ash Blossom is in here. Woo. Yeah, oh, in the structure. Yeah, the tragic structures are sweet.
Tragic is a really good deck. It's got evenly matched.
Yeah, it does have evenly matched. Sid's over here hyping it up. He says it's great. I know the OCG version of Traptrix has a Max C in it, which was cool. There's a button on my Stream Deck that I forgot about just to launch Gauntlet Dark Legacy, which is one of the greatest games ever. Hey, bought them. Let's go. Traptrix time. Love it. Hair to the light. Ooh, Extra Seeker, Baron Deflare. Love to see it. Ooh, okay, very nice. Well, congrats. Yeah, start whooping some butt at your locals. All right, there's a Blackwing there. Suffice to say, the biggest difference, Pokemon was an episodic journey that occasionally dipped into the bigger story. Digimon was a big story from the start. Yeah, they really milked Pokemon for as many episodes as they could, right? It's like Ash should have been a champion like a million years ago. He was older than me when he started his journey. Jesus. Yeah, Gauntlet. Yeah, Dark Legacy. I recently bought that sealed just because it's like my top 5 favorite games ever. Got a Ghost Mansion. If you have phases in a turn similar to Yu-Gi-Oh, you can play your cards till you go into the negative mana. Oh, okay. So resources. So it's kind of like it has. So it has like I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh is one of the only ones that doesn't have resources because you either have energy or mana, like you're saying, or lands. MetaZoo has like the different like biomes or whatever they call it. Nice, 8 miles. Oh, only 3 moles away, you say? I got you, 3 miles. Very cool. Yeah, dude, you have to run up there. Maybe you can win some free boxes or packs or whatever they give it away. True. We do got tribute. Oh, collector's rare Egyptian god slime. Nice hit right there. True. Big true. Mo, what did you do other than eat really good food in Japan today? How were the game stores? Did you go check those out? Anything worthwhile? Dark Ruler Hadez evenly matched. Mud Dragon, Triple Tactics. Bro, I woke up at 1 p.m. I'm playing Pokemon Blue in your boxers. Is that what you're gonna say? Nice. How many prosperities do you have? I'm not sure. Probably a lot. I ain't going nowhere today. Violet, I got you. How do you like Violet and Scarlet? However many are in these piles. There we go. Bro, I'm so hungry now, Mo. What are you doing to me? Sword, shield, Pokemon Bullet. It's the super intense version. Very high stakes. Sid feeling feisty after the RCO4 release. He's like, give me all them games. He knows. Sword, shield, gun, flamethrower, Pokemon flamethrower, you know. Golden gun. Pokemon odd job chop. Freedom. Freedom. So hungry, Sid. So hungry. I'm
about to make a bowl of cereal.
Bro. Breakfast special. What time are you trying to get back tomorrow? We're fucked, aren't we? We're so fucked.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, alright. I was like, we're so fucked. Okay. I didn't know if you needed to be there to get the package or whatever.
No, it's not coming.
Okay. So I can go out after this and eat a Wawa sub or something. I'll probably just heat up a meal, but let's see. Oh, really? One of the best Pokemon games this end of the timeline. I mean, you were not about Sword and Shield, right, Mo? Or did you like those? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, the news would be wild about that. Pokemon Gun. Pokemon Bullet. Change of heart, collector's rare. Let's go. Love to see it. Oh, yeah, true. I liked how Team Rocket was pretty much just a bunch of Kiss groupies or whatever. All had like the makeup and stuff. I haven't been able to get through a Pokemon game that wasn't a remake without feeling like bored or just like not feeling motivated to finish it since Diamond and Pearl, which I didn't expect a lot from Diamond and Pearl when it came out, but damn, those games are good. Black and White, I always get like halfway through the game and I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. But apparently Black and White ends really good. I just can't. I always get stuck on like, you know, some Pokemon games have that mid-game lull. I just could never get over it. I've tried. Yeah, the stalkers. My Pokemon finna shoot you up. There you go, dude. Let's go. The whole squad of Machops and Hitmonchan's just duking it out. I liked the characters and story, but wow. Yeah, okay, I read that. Play Scarlet and Violet. It's so open-ended and engaging. Will do. I'll need to scoop those. I'll need to scoop them. Hit them with the big scoops. The last Pokemon game I played that was fucking incredible was the remake of Gen 3. Like, Omega Ruby was maybe my favorite Pokemon game, like, experience-wise. Nostalgia and stuff, yeah, okay, maybe Gen 1. But, yeah, it was crazy. XY was great. I heard XY was awesome, yeah. See, Omega Ruby was, like, right on the XY, like, engine, right when that time came out, so you had the Mega Evolutions. I love that, so I probably would love X and Y. Extra Secret Maxi! Let's go, folks! For my cousin, I see the bottom part of that message. But if you can get over it, that's a jam. Gen 3 is actually perfect. We all know it's all about original Ruby and Emerald. What'd you say, Trix? Something from your cousins? They had the same thought on Christmas, and I told them I had one already. Legitimately 11 out of 10. All right, we got another quarter century. I'm gonna sleeve it up. We're gonna flip all of them at the end. Yeah, Omega Ruby was phenomenal. It was insane. I like the remakes of Gold and Silver, which is probably my favorite games, Gold and Silver, were awesome. But like when it opens up, like towards the end game of Omega Ruby, and there's just so much shit to do. I was like, this is awesome. And you can fly around and stuff. Like, dude, it was, yeah, that game was awesome. Oh, you got Violet and Red, Trix. I see. That's awesome. What do you think of it, Trix? Dimensional Shifter. Collector's Rare. Baron DeFlare, Vision Hero. Oh, both the he says decent. Nibiru. Extra Secret. Emerald better. See, Trix knows what's up. Trix knows what's up. That's the true good shit. I can't wait to see folks. All of these face down cards are quarter century Starlights. Fossil Dig, Ulti. There you go. Yeah, Soul Silver and Heart Gold, I thought were awesome. I mean, it's hard to not beat being able to have 2 Pokemon games in one, because you have all of Gen 1 and Gen 2. And the good thing about Heart Gold and Soul Silver, ooh, Eldred's Alt Art and Blue's Abyss, was that though originally Silver and Gold had all of Kanto in it, like going to Kanto then was really awesome, but then like older, it's like this is kind of empty. Like there's not a lot of stuff. I feel like Heart Gold and Soul Silver fleshed the shit out of it. There's like continuity in the story moving into Kanto, which is really awesome. Baron DeFlare. Level, yeah, I felt like it was really like, it was more user-friendly to get to level 100 in Omega Ruby and Sapphire 2, which I thought was nice. Like the end game actually felt like end game, not like you beat the whole game and everything's level 50. It was like, no, you were milking it all the way to level 100. Gen 2 absolutely overrated. I don't think so. I think Kanto, like that whole side of stuff is cool. It's novelty at that time. I still think the music and the story I enjoyed of the game, like, and the environment, I think is S tier. Personally. And I think the generation of Pokemon, I could see where maybe we could make a point against that, because there wasn't as many cool ones. Like, or there wasn't as many in general. I thought there was a lot of cool ones, but there wasn't as many. Yeah, after you fight the Elite Four, there are more side quests. 16 badges can eat my butt. The pacing in Pokemon Variety was doo-doo. I'm trying to remember if that was true. Yeah, I mean, I got kind of sick of Hoots. But I feel like Gen 1 also suffers from that.
Gen 1 absolutely.
Yeah, Gen 1 has the exact same problem. Yup. I remember having the opposite. I kind of had the same feeling with see, I tried to play Ruby and Sapphire as a kid and I couldn't get into it. It just felt too different. I felt like, because that was like the first big change in art style. It wasn't massive, but it started to get a lot different. I felt like this doesn't feel like the same Pokemon to me. On retrospect though, Emerald fucking slaps, so. Sun and Moondog. It was only Gen 1 Pokemon for 80% of the game. Yeah. But you had all the evolutions and shit, man. Like, I don't know. I still think like how they introduced new Pokemon was really good. Like when they do introduce them. But also me and Mo, I think we differentiate on what games we like in certain series. We like the same games. We're like, oh yeah, Zelda slaps. I'm like, Majora's Mask. He's like, I'm like, Ocarina of Time's cool. He's like, nah, Wind Waker though. I felt like Gen 3 had too much new Pokemon. I remember playing that and I was just like, I want some more. I wish it was more balanced with shit. Was it Black and White? Gen 3 didn't do this. Was Black, right? Didn't Black and White only had new Pokemon until the very end of the game. And that was kind of dog shit.
I think it was.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Yeah. Halfway through the game, it got good. Yeah. Okay, we got another. Yeah, that's why I didn't like Black and White. Black and White 2, I think, fixed that problem, but... Did Gen 3 do that? I can't remember if you could get other Pokemon in Gen 3, like from the get-go. I thought it was like, or it was just very heavy on Gen 3 Pokemon. Because I remember they looked at Ruby and Sapphire as like a reboot at the time. Maxi. Nah, okay. I know Omega Ruby and Omega Sapphire obviously did not. It had tons of Pokemon. Pot of Prosperity. Mo, dude, we gotta talk about that sealed Majora's Mask. That game means so much to me, bro. What was the other game? I was telling Corey that you had a sealed one. What was the other game? Was it Banjo-Tooie? Or something you found sealed? What was the other one? Chrono Trigger stole. That's the best one, though. All those RPGs. Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah, he has sealed Diddy Kong Racing. That's so cool. Diddy Kong Racing or Mario Kart 64?
I'm coming in with the hot take.
Diddy Kong?
Diddy Kong 100%.
Diddy Kong all the way, Sid says.
I think Mario Kart 64 is the worst one in the entire series.
Damn, he said it's the worst. Mario Kart 64 is the worst Mario Kart in the whole series. Let's talk about Gen 4. Tell me, Tricks. Yeah, if it's on the N64, it's probably a good game. It's a good point there, Marth. Minecraft. Diddy Kong would beat up anyone. Oof. Oh, Diddy Kong Racing better than any Mario Kart. How many Diddy Kong Racings did they had, though? They only had like one, right? Like, what the fuck? Or was there another? Even go. Hey, my boy said Diddy Kong slapped the shit out of Goku. Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. Give fuck Goku. Even Goku. One Punch Man, though? Would Diddy Kong slap the shit out of One Punch Man? What do you think, Tricks? So you only needed one, but wasn't it kind of just a rip-off of Crash Bandicoot Racing? Or did it come before that? Who ripped off who? I think Mario 64 is light years ahead of the SNES one. Because the SNES one is fun, but that shit gives you motion sickness like no other game can. The absolute blasphemy. Oh, he said nah. He said nah. Diddy Kong would not beat One Punch Man, though. I respect that. He slapped the shit out of Goku and then just chill at One Punch. Kirby solos everything. So wait, oh yeah, because Kirby could beat One Punch Man, right? Kills gods for breakfast. Damn, Tricks, you ain't lying. Coming in with the truth.
Diddy Kong came first.
Diddy Kong,
almost 2 years.
Diddy Kong beats Crash Bandicoot Racing by 2 years. That's crazy, dude. Let's go. I gotta see what the hype about Diddy Kong Racing is. I don't really know a lot about it. Maybe played it like once or twice.
It actually takes skill.
He says takes skill. It isn't like just handing out items to the shitty players. Pod of Desires. Collector's Rare. You got that thick stomach, dude. That Kirby stomach. I was playing the shit out of what's the SNES? Me and my dad used to always play this, so I'm super nostalgic for it. It's like Kirby Tetris. Planes, cars, and hovercraft. Yeah, I know that's like one of the takeaways because like newer Mario Kart games have that, and that's kind of like I knew Diddy Kong did that first. Oh, they got battle shits in there? Damn. Bro would slap you and make you go faster than Barry Allen and then chomp you like some steak. Damn, telling them tricks. It's called... Fuck, bro. It's on the Switch Virtual Console. Can someone look up Kirby game for SNES? It's like... It's a puzzle game. Extra secret. Oh, there's our Maxi Artie.
These are all hits.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Mystery Wood. It's like Dr. Mario. That's what it reminds me of.
Have you played that one Kirby game that's like golf?
That's what someone just said. Kirby Tetris, Kirby Golf was a thing with Dream Course. Said that shit was cool.
That game is pretty funny.
Nightmare in Dreamland, best Kirby game though, folks. Can we all maybe say that one? Is that a hot take? It's a Kirby game. I mean, I just played it. It's for yeah, it's for SNES. Me and my dad used to rent it and play that shit. It's hard. It's a pretty fucking hard game. Nah, Yoshi. That game sucked, bro, because like I remember you always needed an attachment to play it, and I was like 4, so I'd be like, rent the Yoshi game, and my parents would rent it and I could never play it, so they just rent it and I'd keep asking them to rent it, thinking that I didn't understand you needed the thing. Hey, thank you for the sub over on YouTube, folks. 1,000. We're cracking this Pharaoh Servant first edition. I appreciate it. But every time it's like they would bring home Yoshi's cookie, and I thought for some reason it would work that time because I was a little kid and they didn't know, so they're just like, oh, here's the game. Nightmare in Dreamland was great. What was the one for the N64? That one was really good too. Original Mario. My favorite Mario sports game is Mario Strikers. That's the real best one. That's the hidden gem right there. Eldridge, Herald of Light. All right, we're closing on the final 20 or so pack, or I guess 40 or so packs of Rarity Collection for the entire carton. Yoshi is Kirby from the dollar store. Damn, bro, throwing it out there, dude. Let's go. Holy shit. Oh, Nibiru Collector's Rare. Dude, Trix is roasting. I love it. I love it, dude. Team Kirby. All right, so Trix is Team Kirby, Team Diddy Kong. But get fucked Yoshi. Get fucked Goku. One Punch Man, all right. Oh my god, dude. Somebody look it up. What's the Kirby game? SNES. It's the fucking Tetris ripoff. It's a puzzle game. It's literally on the Virtual Console right now. Yes, thank you. Kirby Avalanche. Yeah, yeah, but I was trying to, you know, it's like bust a move or whatever. Like, it's a puzzle game. Yeah. Let's go. It was like watered down. It was a puzzle. Yeah, it was like Tetris with only 2 little thingies. I guess that's what I kind of feel. Puyo Puyo. Crystal Shards. Yeah, Crystal Shards is a dope one. Ulti. Yoshi would eat Goku, spit him out, and Goku would slap Yoshi like a dog for not behaving. Damn, dude. Getting him. Let's go, dude. All right, now I'm thinking about Goku riding Yoshi, and that's just a... It kind of makes sense, but it's kind of disturbing. So... Oh, evenly matched. Extra secret and another pot of prosperity. We will take those. We're down to the last 3 boxes, folks. All my homies hating we hating the Yoshi, dude. Yoshi's Island is the greatest Mario game of all time, though. So, Super Mario World 2, that's the one thing Yoshi's got going for. The first, well, I guess the second game with Yoshi in it. That's the best one. That and Sunshine. Those are the best ones. I never played Odyssey, though. Apparently, Odyssey is really good. I know. Oh, I know. 53, dude. Yeah, shout it out. It said mid. Bro, the frigid takes in this chat. Yeah, cold takes. What's the best Mario game, Mo? Mario Brothers 3? That's a good guess if that's what you're throwing. would say good. Mario World 1 was GOAT. It is pretty much a perfect game. The only thing I feel like Yoshi's Island lacks, other than the like constantly shit, is I think that having that open overworld was a really big thing that I just don't understand why they didn't do that in Yoshi's World 2 or Mario World 2. But Smash Bros. Yeah, Smash Bros is great. But I guess I mean like main storyline Mario games. Here's a really good one. It said, all y'all forgetting Mario Galaxy though. Candy coming in. I never played Galaxy, dude. I heard Galaxy 1 and 2 were awesome. Sunshine is... I think Sunshine is my favorite 3D Mario game. Mario Land for the original Game Boy. That shit really slaps. And then Wario Land 4 beats all of it.
Oh, yo.
Yeah.
I was just about to
Yeah. Yeah, Wario Land 4 beats it all.
Wario Land was sick.
Yes, and the music was awesome. I liked, yeah, Sunshine has a really big place in my heart. Best 2D was Mario World. Best 3 was Odyssey, although Galaxy 2 was a very close second. Yeah, people fucking love Galaxy 2. Odyssey was like, I only played a little bit of Odyssey. It was weird. It was like, I'm so used to jumping in the portrait and then picking your level. I guess it's like, you're kind of linearly moving through levels, but within that, you find the different stars or something. So it's more fast paced. Or at least that was the vibe I was getting. Wario Land 4 though. It's different than the first 3 by like a large margin. Wario Land 4 is awesome. Schnitz. WarioWare, a lot of people like that. I never played WarioWare either. Wario Land 4 was like kind of pushing it in that direction for the series. One, two, three. Ooh, we got Pot of Extravagance. All I'm saying is Paper Mario 1 and 2, 1,000 Year Door. I don't understand why after that they just said, let's never give the fans what they want ever again with this. That's just the weirdest thing to me. Luigi's Mansion? Nah, that one's great. I like the first one a lot, but I played it when it came out. I could imagine that game feeling kind of clunky now. But I heard 3 was really good. I heard Luigi's Mansion 3 was really, really good. Galaxy Eyes. All right, so we're getting into GameCube games. Top 5 GameCube games. Let's go, chat. Come on. For me, it's like Sunshine. Ooh, Pot of Extravagance, Secret Rare. Anyone played Mario and Luigi games? Yeah, Superstar Saga. Like, I feel like apparently those are really good. They're on the Switch Virtual Console. I kind of feel like I need to play them. Mo coming in 5 F-Zero. See, Mo's already.
That's not even a GameCube game.
He says that's not a GameCube game, Mo.
Must he mean GX?
You mean GX? That's what I don't know. F-Zero games, so I'm missing out.
Does it have to be exclusive on GameCube?
No, it doesn't have to be exclusive to the GameCube, but was released on the GameCube, and you prefer the GameCube version. Superstar Saga was good. He said, yeah, that's it. See, Mo already has this planned out. He's answered this question before. Sonic Adventure Battle 2 is up there. See, that was also not unique to the GameCube because it was on the fucking Dreamcast or whatever. Or whatever the last one was. World Guard Dragon. Folks, we are on the last box. Then we're gonna flip all the starlights, see what we get. We got a Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. Looking nice. Adventure Battle 2 I really liked though. I wasn't a big fan of the Sonic games before that, but Adventure and Director's Cut I really liked. Oh yeah, he only runs 352 miles in the minute. He's not as fast as Diddy Kong, right? Who's the fastest video game character, Trix? There's the Whatnot link for people that were looking for it. Nightbot just pitched it out there. Melee, Pikmin. Dude, bro, I've never played Pikmin. Wind Waker, I've started so many times but never finished. I only have ever gotten like the 3rd temple, and so I think I just need to like I haven't got to the point where the ocean, like, everything really opens up and, like, all the crazy stuff happens with, like, Under the Sea, like, Hyrule, all that shit. So I still need to get there. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 is definitely a contender. We got the Lightning Storm. These last couple packs. 792 miles per hour. That's more... I think I can open more packs than miles he can run per hour. Ooh, we got the Pot of Extravagance and a Baron Deflayer as we enter these last 6 packs. Barry Manilow? What? Running mode. Eldridge, extra secret. Reinforcements of the army. Another ulti. Chaos Space. Wow, folks, we are here. Look at this. Hold on. Let's get cleaned up real quick. Let's get cleaned up. Clean yourself up. I feel like I'm forgetting some other games from... Bro, I don't give a fuck. I loved Animal Crossing for the GameCube. That game was fucking awesome. I don't give a shit. That game was... That's on my top 5. I loved that game. Played the shit out of that game. You don't always need games that are up in your face. Animal Crossing was nice just to throw it on. It was one of the first games that was like that, where it was like the passing of time and stuff mattered. I thought that was cool. Thoughts on Platinum Rarity? Yeah, I think it's cool. It's I would actually like some more Platinum Rarities because I feel like we're overdue. We've had so much Gold Rarities. Entering the multiverse. Harvest Moon a bit more. Yeah, it kind of is like another version of Harvest Moon, right? I never played the Harvest Moon games, though. Double Dash is up there, too. I love Double Dash. All right, folks. These are the last... I'm going to set up all these Starlights here in a second. These are the last 3 packs in the entire case of 40 boxes. Let's see what we get. Ready? Forbidden Droplet. Last pack. Egyptian God Slime. Magician Savers. Ooh, and a Triple Tactics Collector's Rare to end off the stack. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Another stack of hits. Alright, folks. We are on it.
The big reveal.
The big reveal. The moment everyone's been waiting for. These are all the Starlights from the remaining 20 box, I guess 19 boxes. There is a holographic rare in here, aka Ghost Rare. Let's see what all the hits were. First round. All right, and the Ghost Rare is for last, right there. Let's see what the first one is. Turn off the music so Jordan doesn't hate me when he goes to edit this later. Okay, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is the results of 20. Oh, wait. I'll wait for remove. It's kind of seeming like Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh.
You're good.
Oh.
All right. All right, this is the results of 20 Rarity Collection 4 boxes. We are at all of the quarter century Starlights are right here in front of me, and we do have one holographic Ghost Rare. So let's see what we got. First card is chat. Let's see. Oh, we got a Black Wing to start things off here. 25th quarter century Rarity. We're gonna start over in the corner. It's like that Super Mario Bros. 3 mini game. Have to pick the matching cards. That'd be awesome to have some matching Ash Blossoms. Reinforcements of the Army. Collectors. I'm sorry, quarter century secret rare. Start right down here. I'm not quite sure what we got here. You have to leave me in the comments below what 25th anniversary card this is.
Dogmatic Punishment.
Dogmatic Punishment. Next one, we have Artemis. Very beautiful. We got the waifu tax there. 25th anniversary quarter century Starlight. Herald of the Lights. Herald. 25th anniversary quarter century Starlight. Come on, chat. Give me some love. It's time. Ooh, we did get a Charma. Let's go. Win is in the chat. That's a big one. That's a spicy one. That is a... That's number 2, apparently, on the list. Yes, lots of W's. Wins for win. We got a Dark Law, 25th anniversary. So Jaden out there in the chat. Oh, Reasoning, which is kind of... It looks like what I'm doing right now. There you go, Reasoning. Ooh, which one's this? I don't know what that is. I can't remember. Where's Crunch at? Crunch went to sleep. Next one is another Dark Law. Oh, so we could have done matching cards. Quarter Century Starlight. Inspector Broader. I feel like Uber has answered this before. Also, Uber's still out there hanging out. Let's go. Oh, Triple Tactics. Quarter Century Starlight. We are halfway through. Ooh. I don't know about this one, yo. I don't know about that one. Oh, we got a Fossil Dig. Very nice. I'm going to set this to manual focus. There you go. Fossil Dig. As well as... We got my Angry Cat. Oh, come on. We can do better pulls than this. We can do better pulls. Small World. There you go. Oh, we got an Artifact Scythe. Man, come on. Let's get something. Change of Heart. Quarter Century Starlight. Yes. Let's go. Change of Heart. One of the best cards from my Yu-Gi Boomer era. Number 100 Dragon. Quarter Century Starlight. Very pretty card. Always makes you think of Dragon's Legend. Called by the Grave. You. See, that's like me telling you, go subscribe on YouTube so we can hit 1,000 subs and break this Pharaoh Servant First Edition. Last but not least, folks. Lancia. There you go. Oh, the Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. A 25th anniversary quarter century secret rare. And folks, the moment we've all been waiting for. Alright, we've got the holographic rare. This is the other term for ghost rare. This is not the normal white ghost rare. This is a new upgraded rarity of ghost rares in the OCG. Oh, we did it! Ash Blossom has been pulled. Yes, dude. Look at that beautiful, beautiful card. Wow. It seems like most cases will have a ghost rare in it, but there is a couple that do not. That is my experience with this so far. Oh, man. I'm so happy for Burn. Burn's probably deep asleep. Burn has every card in the set except for this Ash Blossom right here. Wow, dude. Wow. There she is. Folks. Fist bump. Come on. Lay it in. This has been an awesome stream. Yeah, woke up in a daze and doesn't know why. Let's go. We are almost 950 subscribers. And I'm going to call it a night, folks. It is almost 4 a.m. We've been cracking packs all night. Loved hanging out with everybody. Darth, Blue, Sid, Trix, it was nice meeting you. Jaden, it was nice meeting you. So many cool people. Blue, good to see you again. So many great people here in the chat this evening. It was a lot of fun. Baker, good to see you. And get talking with you. Mo, of course, always a pleasure. Uber, thank you, everybody. There's the Discord right there. You'll be pinged the next time I go live. Come hang out on Whatnot. Get the free $10, $15. And yeah, we will see you next time. Till then, keep cracking